computer my computer decided it was a perfect time to do an update. So I'm on my phone right now, but I'll be flipping over here in a minute. So
Did
you know,
you guys all train today? I saw Alex earlier.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
Oh,
full day today.
Push.
nice. I did legs with mostly hamstrings, but towards the end of the workout when I went back to like a ham curl movement, I realized one of our machines was broken, so it pissed me off and I ended it a little early. But
I really like that leg curl, that hamstring curl.
yeah, it's
Until someone broke it.
just like a basic lying like body masters curl and someone it looked like a piece that hold it together kind of snapped off. So like the pad wasn't dropping all the way down. It was like stuck up in the air.
That's how our seated curl was. It just got back from being fixed. And I was
Yeah.
training legs, and I usually warm up on that. Instantly after abductors, it put me in a pissed off mood.
Yeah.
But I like lying leg curls, so it's all right. But
You.
Yeah. Ugh. What do you guys do this weekend?
John and I hunted down that piece of equipment in Tampa, St. Pete. That was cool.
Yeah, that's right.
good grades yesterday.
What?
I went to the Florida seminar this weekend, posing seminar.
Oh yeah. How was that?
It was good, man. It was I like to go to all those things just to
Like show face.
show face, join the community, kind of like
Mhm.
see the judges, see the promoters, see the different pros because there's a shit ton of pros that are out of Tampa, dude.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just like to kind of be a part of it all, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I should start going to those, man. After our talk on Friday, I was like, yeah, I probably should.
yeah, I mean it's good, bro. It's really good. So let's see.
Watch that new Peaky Blinders movie. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah, I
good.
saw that. I was
Oh,
like,
how?
It was pretty good. And then Mercy with the AI, that's wild.
yeah. Shit.
I just finished Night Agent season 3.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. Looks like there's gonna be a fourth one.
Oh yeah.
Dude, so I'm drinking. I have the like the Sebum cookies and milk. Is that what it is?
Cookie milk or something. Yeah,
Cookie
another.
milk.
Yeah, another
It's
one.
pretty good, dude. It has like little like cookie pieces and marshmallow pieces.
Oh, that's nice. I
Yeah.
like when a protein has like little inclusions in it.
Yeah, I have their mint chip one too, or mint and chip one too.
That one's one of my favorites.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
wife and I were watching the podcast, and all she could talk about was Justin's apple cobbler and
Wow. Was
what
that on
was
your
the other one?
story, dude? It was that lemon pound cake one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
so
lemon pound cake. That's the one she's like, you gotta order those.
I
dude,
know.
So
it's so good. It's fucking
I'm
so
not I'm not like I don't like lemon stuff.
Yeah.
Like unless it's like a popsicle or like
Like a lemon lime type of thing.
yeah, like I'm not like a big lemon like cake or bread or
so here's where
anything
I'm
like
at.
that.
Like,
Lemon blueberry is really good. French toast.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The lemon brightens up everything to me, right? And so here's where I'm at with like protein powders right now. Like
Mhm.
everybody's got cinnamon toast crunch, chocolate, vanilla,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cookies and cream. Like everybody's got those flavors. And I'm like, that's not the shit I want anymore. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
Right.
I did last month was Hostile had white chocolate raspberry.
Yeah,
Mm.
how's that?
Oh, it's phenomenal, dude. It's phenomenal. Even my 4-year-old likes it. I've got Alpha Lion's orange creamsicle or whatever it
That
is.
sounds good too.
It's good because it's different, right? It's not something you're going to use all the time, but like it's different. And then I've got that iced lemon, um, iced lemon cake, pound cake. I've got blueberry pancakes from um, Transparent Labs. Very good.
Mhm.
Um, I also got the apple cobbler from Leica Pro, and I got the coffee cake from Leica Pro. And they're
Ooh,
Oh,
both,
that sounds good.
yeah,
yeah.
they're both really good. The apple cobbler's more like a fall flavor.
Yeah.
Uh, but it makes a hell of a pancake, I'll tell you that. So I do like a lot of like egg white or like protein powder and like a whole egg and water and a little bit of like baking powder and make
Mhm.
like it's almost like protein pancakes, really. There's no carbs to them, but and then I do my bogs with it. So and then I'll do, some sugar-free syrup on it. But
You know what's
it's
a good
it's
one?
really good.
Condemn came out with or it's coming out with a honey granola,
Yeah, I
Ooh,
know.
and that one
Condemn's
sounds
coming
good.
out with a bunch of stuff right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're finally making like
protein.
products.
It's like,
Yeah.
Because
check this pump out.
I know.
You
I
know?
I'm
know.
seeing like Compton's taste tests and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, if Compton says this is good, I know
Right.
it's
Yeah.
actually good.
Right.
Well, they're building a pretty strong roster now. You can tell they're definitely like going more into the bodybuilding.
Yeah, they're leaning in hard. And they're leaning in hard in Florida, which is
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Good.
But
Yeah, I'm kind of a basic bitch, dude. I got just my Cocoa Pebbles,
that
and
one's a
then I got
classic
my
though.
uh, oatmeal cookie from Evogen. I love that one.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
And churro. Oh, the caramel peanut butter,
Ooh,
caramel peanut butter candy or something. Dude, that
Oh
one was
no, yeah, it's the peanut butter. I know what you're talking about from Evogen. Yeah, that one's good.
so good.
Yeah, I like that one. I like making that a drip.
Yeah, I use that mix it in my oatmeal in the morning with my berries.
so I legitimately don't drink protein shakes. Like everything's as a drip. Like I'll eat just a drip, you know?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm lazy.
Yeah. I like the spoon to mouth kind of thing, you know? I don't want to just drink it and be like, fuck,
That was over
you
quick. Yeah.
know?
hey, were you guys doing like the whey drip before it was even called whey drip?
Yeah.
Mm.
I called it
Yeah,
sludge.
I called it
me
sludge.
too. I swear everyone thinks it's like a new thing as of like 3 years ago.
No,
Shit.
I think Wesley Vissers or whatever called it
Populated.
Yeah,
weight drip in a
Reading
video.
Grimes too.
because I've been doing this for like 10 years. Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
and the reason I started is when I was a kid. You know, like the minute hot cocos, like in the little packets
Yep.
Yeah.
with the marshmallows. So I used to do that with that when I was a kid. So I'd put it in a cup and just, do the same thing, add a little bit of water to it, mix it up, and I would eat it like that. So when I
Yep.
started like getting into protein powders, I would do the same thing. And I don't know. I swear everyone thought this was like a new invention or some shit.
Yeah.
No, I remember doing this when I was with Ranieri, like because my pre-workout meal will be a shake or whey protein and a bagel, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I didn't want to just drink a shake, so I made like I called it sludge,
Yeah.
put it
Mhm.
on the bagel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, and I'm like, I've done this before. Well,
Dude, I've been eating cream of rice since like 2013, 2012.
Yeah.
And it was Bob's Red Mill. It was rice farina.
Uh-huh.
And it was like brown rice though.
yeah.
And I remember making that into like a bowl or into pancakes with it. And
Mhm.
I would do my protein pancakes, then I'd put a layer of the cream of rice, then I put a protein pancake. I make like a stack and then cut it,
Hmm.
Yeah.
the whey drip or sludge on the top of it. Dude, I remember making rice cake birthday cakes for people at the gym, protein powder sludge, you know? Like
Yeah.
old school shit. Yeah, this is not new
Mhm.
at all. But Oh, yeah.
Huh? Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
Zero.
Ooh.
That's the drink of choice tonight.
Yeah, they have so many good flavors. They just don't make enough of them in zero.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like only the orange is zero.
It's the only one you can find too.
Unless you go to
I
Five
go to
Guys and use that machine.
Yeah.
yeah. I want one of those in my house.
Yeah, I want that
Yeah.
lemonade, dude. Zero sugar one. Oh,
Oh,
peak lemonade.
so
You
good.
guys were you guys the convo? Yeah, with the different condiments machine.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
make
I
your
never
own
seen that.
condiment.
I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen it out. I just saw it online.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that's sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. I haven't like used one.
Yeah, like I would get
Seen one
stuck at
person.
that thing, not knowing what fucking combos to make because you can make so many of them.
You just gotta try them all. That's what I
Yeah.
would do.
What do
Try
you
'em.
What do you mean? Like all your sauces?
So
Yeah,
you
like they have.
can make like spicy ketchup or sweet
Mm.
barbecue sauce, or you can do like out of like one of those fucking machines.
Oh
Who
yeah,
has
That's
those?
the perk.
I'd be getting yelled at. They'd be like, "Hurry up!"
Yeah, who
Okay.
has those?
I don't know. I don't know. I
I
just
have to
saw
like
it
search
online,
down a restaurant and try to find one.
right?
Yeah, I'm curious now. I'm surprised they don't have them like at Five Guys or something.
They should.
Probably soon.
Let's see. Custom mix condiment dispenser.
You guys saw Mofona pulled out of the Arnold UK.
Dude, I
Yeah.
know.
Does that only mean there's like 6 guys in it now?
See, I think there was like only 6 guys.
Yeah, if they don't start doing something, that show's gonna die.
I know. I don't know why more like UK people don't do it.
Yeah,
It's literally in their backyard. Like you're stupid not to, in my opinion.
It's like you got James there, you got Sass there.
yeah. I thought Hollister
Fucking,
was obviously gonna do it.
there's just a lot of like Ben Chow's guy, that Carlos guy.
Mhm.
Carlos,
Oh,
He's a newer pro, I think.
Philbrick.
from
Yeah,
yeah,
Dude, I love his physique, but he's like deep in an off season.
yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Oh
Dude's
shit.
pretty strong too.
So it's called a Heinz Remix Machine and available in select US locations, including BurgerFi restaurants in New York, New Jersey,
Oh,
Pennsylvania, as well as several locations in Florida.
Okay.
Florida
Oh,
locations are Delray Beach, Pembroke Pines, West Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, and Lauderdale by the Sea. The other coast. Okay.
take a vacation to Delray.
Go to West Palm Beach and then drive up to Raw,
Yeah, I'm down.
you know.
do you like Raw or Revive better? Or well, I guess they're both Raw now.
I've only been to the big Raw.
The big one.
Yeah.
I
It's
like the
good.
OG one.
Did
They're
you?
probably both packed now. But yeah, it was more because like when the new one opened, like everyone was going there.
Right.
And the smaller one, it has like all the same shit, just maybe a little less, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, when I went over there, I saw who did I see in there? Obviously, I saw Jacoby and O'Donnell and Nick Walker. His ex Maria was in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The new sauce girl.
Mhm.
Um,
Actually saw her in there too when me and Sydney went over there.
I feel like I saw a whole bunch of other people in there. That was right around the time even Brett and
Martin
Martin were training over there too.
Yeah.
and C-Bum.
Yeah, but I didn't see Sebum.
Yeah,
I
literally
saw
everybody was training there.
I saw the Boogeyman. I saw
Blessing.
Blessing, yeah. He's at the original one now, I think.
is he?
Yeah, the smaller one.
Um yeah. It was good though. Sick gym.
Mhm.
It's like because it was an old paper mill. It's super tall.
Oh,
And it's
really?
like
Yeah.
it almost feels like the Bat Cave. Like
Yeah.
it's just like this fucking industrial thing. It's very cool though.
Hey,
Uh,
I got a question just because I see it all the time and I don't know why it irritates me so much, but all right. When you guys load up a barbell or like a leg press or a hack squat and you put on like do you guys add up all the plates or do you just count what's on the side or how many per side?
I count one side, 6 plates, four
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah, so if you have like 8 plates aside on you say 8 plates, right?
Yeah, just 8
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah,
Dude,
8
it
plates.
fucking irritates me when people say like fucking 16 plates. Or they'll be like 20 plate leg press. It's like, no.
It's a 10 plates.
I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it just sounds so dumb.
it's because everybody on the internet's trying to be something that they're not, right? They all try to inflate who the fuck they are. It's crazy to me. It's
They'll be
so
like fucking 18 plate fucking squat. It's like, what?
yeah, okay, Ronnie Coleman. You
Yeah, I
know
don't
what I mean?
know.
Like
I
it's the
They'll be
same
like,
thing with all these fucking science-based lifters that are fucking sticking their arms in fucking yoga tubes and shit.
oh yeah, no.
Would you
Dude,
say,
that one was I don't know if that guy is like fucking trolling or if that's what he really does. 'Cause
Dude,
who's the one that said their arms are they're science-based lifters because their arms can only fit into a yoga tube or some shit?
yeah, it was me.
Justin said that.
You know it's not working when your arm fits in that motherfucker, dude.
I know.
It really worked. Yeah, I mean, like there was a guy that there's a all right, so there's that one kid that you sent over, and then there's that Asian kid that always wears the fucking mouth guard and he always has like shin guards in his hands
I
and
haven't seen that one. Okay.
isometrics. Dude, he
Was
fucking
he on like a lateral raise machine one time and he's like, you can do a full body workout on like a lateral raise machine?
Did
And he
you
was
read my comment on it?
that video?
Yeah, it was
But
on
he's
that.
like, I'm gonna do a back move and just pull on the pad.
All he does is
He's
Yeah.
just pulling on the
right?
pad.
And
Just-
like,
is this guy serious?
yes.
yeah, dude, and like, and so like, I'm like,
I think I did
my
read the
comment
video.
is,
I think I liked
at
it.
what point, if this is your workout, why are you even coming to the gym? Just sit at your house and hold on to the desk. And
I
like,
know.
you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be in the gym wasting everybody else's time with you just fucking looking like you're having a seizure.
Well, it's like, we have the one kid at our gym too who does shit like that too. You know?
Yeah, there's a where they like like the things that you do like hanging leg raises in where you like put your elbows in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They'll like attach it to a row and then just like tuck in,
Like in
just do
theory,
pullover.
I understand it in theory, right? You drive from your elbows or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if you had
like
a broken hand or something.
Yeah.
But
we just
like,
do like a pullover. Just like, I don't know. I mean, whatever's gonna get them into the gym. It's still silly. It's like
Yeah. At the end of the day, they're in the gym, but it's stupid.
All right, since we're on this, my biggest pet peeve, dude, is the hack squat. They'll grab the biggest band. It's like 500 pounds.
oh, I know.
And
Yeah.
then they'll put
reverse
on
hold it.
plates. And then I'm like, you're not technically doing anything. He's like, yeah, I just got a bad knee. And I'm like, you ever thought of like a different exercise or like just working a
Oh,
weight that actually can help fix it? He's
How about
like,
you just
yeah,
lower the
this is
weight?
how I do it. I just want to be like, you're just trying to look like you're lifting weights. You're
right.
not.
yeah. Like I understand the band. Like you want it like lighter at the bottom, heavier towards the top.
I get it.
And I feel like I'm
Yeah.
responsible at so before we had Muscle Asylum, I was training at EOS, like the gym down the street, like a chain gym. And I was using the bands all the time. And then I would see like people using it, but then like you're right, they'd get like the biggest, thickest band. Sometimes they would double band it with two of the
Double.
thickest ones.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, you can literally just like fucking unrack it and it will just launch back up. It's got so much
It's
help it
stupid.
would have. I
It's
know.
stupid.
You see like girls doing like 5 plate hack squats. It's like, yeah, right. No way.
Doesn't count.
No.
Because even even like the girls were doing it. They were like double bandit, and they'd have like 5 plates on, but then their legs are like, tiny. Just they weren't moving anything.
I get why they do it, but I ban it to where I want the tension at the top. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm
Oh
trying to use
yeah,
it for
yeah,
extra
sure.
weight.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I've used it. I've used it both ways.
Same.
What's what is the movement that you guys used to do that you might have saw someone done that like didn't do shit? I'll tell you mine. Do you- Have you
got
guys
an
ever seen the
example.
dudes that would like hold the plates in their palms
Yep, this
and then
way.
Oh
like
fuck.
press it out like that?
Champagnes?
And
Yeah.
dude, I swear I used to do that because this one Jack guy used to do it, but like obviously he didn't grow his chest that way. And if you actually think about it, it's you don't even need a weight to do that.
No.
You're just
No.
squeezing.
Dude, I definitely have done that. For like, I did that
Yeah,
for
me too.
We've all
It
done
would
that.
work if you were laying on your. It would work if you're laying on your back, but like standing up and doing it. No.
Doesn't work
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Like
so
I
I
used
graduated
dumbbells
that.
and went like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that works.
I graduated to that movement, right? And so like I'll put two heavy dumbbells together and I'll bring them
Yeah,
down and I'll roll my wrists out to try and get that inner a little bit. But like,
yeah,
yeah, I definitely did the, oh, you got to open your hands
yeah,
at the end too,
yeah. Oh my
because you
God.
got to create more tension at your palms.
Another good one too is the single arm across the chest press.
Oh, that.
Oh
Oh my
yeah, yeah.
God, that does nothing.
I
It
know.
doesn't.
Just
You're just
using up
it's the
seat time.
yeah. You're just like squeezing your chest, but you can do that without the weight going that way.
Oh, now I got to
Uh,
think of the dumb shit I used to do. God damn it. Um,
I swear though, I forget who, but I would see like pros doing that. I think like when YouTube first came out.
Yeah. That always do
oh
the
yeah.
fucking. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the side.
They'd be like, yeah, 14 days till show day.
A couple
Yeah, I know.
dudes being fucking yelling at each other. Just
Oh man.
I'm trying to think of other ones too.
Dude, I
Yeah.
used to do deadlifts and then just every variation of a pull down, just switching my grip.
Yep.
And then
Oh
like,
yeah. Wider. Go wider.
Yeah,
The wider
yep.
you go, the wider your back is.
Yep.
Right.
oh,
Me too.
Your hands
I
are
would
like
always
rolling
start.
around here.
Yeah, I would start wide grip lat pull down, just no range, just
Oh
getting
yeah.
wider,
Yeah, as
and I'd
wide
bring
as
my
you
hands
getting
can
in,
go.
wider.
and then I'd go
Wider.
like this.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. There's got to be some other ones.
There's definitely some other ones. Mm,
Dude, I was looking at my old videos. I'd squat 405 for 15, then go do like single leg Bulgarian split squats. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
What was the objective here?
You're just doing the same thing twice, basically.
I'm
to
wearing these like,
absolutely demolish yourself.
yeah, lime green and yellow like cross runner Nikes. Like, what was that thinking?
Dude, what did you? I remember when I started lifting, I was always like a tank top guy. Like just
Yeah.
tank top. The bigger I got, the more clothes I wore
Yep.
Same.
or wear.
That's exactly. I come in
Bro,
there
I
looking
used to-
like Adam Sandler, dude, with my fucking Carhartt shirt and
Dude,
mismatching sweats.
I would cut like the smallest fucking stringers, like with like no back almost. It was like a fucking shoelace down the middle. And then the very thin ones and your like nipples are like showing and stuff.
Yep.
Snag on
Oh
something
my
that's
God.
torn.
Yeah. Was cutting all my shirts sleeveless.
That's funny. We all done that shit though. You know what I mean? It's like
Oh yeah, that's like how
you got to get
start.
out of your
Start
system
off.
at one point.
Yeah.
You ever seen that meme where it's like first year lifting all the way to like your 5th or 10th year?
Oh.
It shows like, yeah, literally you're just getting more and more covered up.
It did.
Yeah. I'll pop mine off like if I'm like getting leaner or something, like
Yeah.
and you want to like, but other than that, fuck.
Yeah, I've been popping my top off a little bit.
Well, you're in shape.
Getting there.
The only other time I like wear a tank top if I'm like hitting arms in my little HOA gym, so it's just me.
Yeah, right.
It's I'm like I know there's maybe like one person max around.
Yeah. I'll throw one on if I'm just like running down to the store, if that's like all I have to. Like, but my closet used to just be all tank tops and stringers and shit.
Now I'm like, okay, I'm leaving to go to the gym. The shirt has to be at least down to my elbows. I got to be as covered as I can.
Well, my thing was, I feel like when I used to wear like the cutoffs all the time, I was paying too much attention to like how I looked in the mirror. So like I'd be doing like bad, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, my fucking chest and delts like aren't pumped. They look like shit." And then I would always have to like,
Yeah,
for my own self, just go
it's
pump
just
up real quick so I
it's just a
look
distraction.
good
Right.
in the mirror.
You
Yeah,
know?
nothing wrong with them.
Um,
I don't know. It's just weird how I've changed over the years. I just like
No,
right
I
away.
think it's a valid thing. Like I've been wearing more like oversized shirts because in the past I'd go like, oh, certain days I just want to wear a tank top to see like my pump or something. And this time I've been like mainly only oversized shirts, and I've just noticed I've just been training harder, not as distracted. Because it's like,
Yeah,
okay, I can't really see anything, so it's like, okay, we'll wait till then when I'm done with everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So while we're on the like gym and
huh.
who do you think has worse gym etiquette? These young kids or these old dudes in a commercial?
Oh,
Hmm, that's a hard one.
you know
I'll
what?
tell you
It's
what.
like,
I had an experience today that pissed me off, man. And I don't get pissed off in the gym very often. Like I look like I'm
yeah,
pissed off all the time, but that's my happy face. But you know, like, but like I was doing lat pull downs. I had the bar, I had the machine loaded. It was a plate lat pull down machine over at Tuttle. You know what which one I'm talking
yeah.
about, the blue one. So
Mhm.
I had that thing loaded, and I walked away to um over to the dumbbell rack for something.
Yeah.
I walk, I'm walking back, and this old dude's stripping off weights with my backpacks right, and like
Yeah.
he saw me on that, and he like hobbles his ass over to his other thing, and I'm like, come on, man. And this is the same dude that
Yeah.
walking around, he's got sunglasses on, he pulls his shirt up so his guts hanging out,
Yeah.
short shorts, he's slapping the heavy bag. I'm like, you're just as obnoxious as it gets in this place, man. And like, if you're
Yeah.
70 years old, I'd be saying something to you. It
Yeah,
was so
Yeah.
they always have to hit the heavy bag. Any old person in the gym.
like, ugh. And he's not even punching
Walk
anyone.
by, do a little punch, do nothing else, walk by.
You know, like thankfully down where we're at, we don't have too much of that like stuff. But I will say, and it's fine because I used to do it with my friends too. But like when the younger guys like go in with like big groups of people, they kind of just stand there like they own the place, and they're not very mindful of people like going around them and stuff, and they're just kind of like like backing up into people or just like
Yep.
standing
Yeah,
very close to other machines they're not using.
right.
I see that a lot. So, and I don't know if they just don't notice and it's just by accident, but that kind of pisses me off too.
Yeah, it's super frustrating.
The herds, yeah. That's why I just come like, hey, want to use this? Good. All right, I'm on it. And then I just start going,
Yeah.
and then they slowly will
Yeah.
move out of the way.
Or I don't like when people like get mad at you for asking how many sets they have left.
Oh my!
And you know when they're pissed off. Or like they'll say something ridiculous like, "Oh, I have 6 sets left." I'm like, "Okay, well, that's why
Okay,
you look like that."
I'm looking in. That's what I say.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
looking,
6 more text messages or sets.
They'll
or it's
they'll say something, and what's funny is they'll say like this happened to me a few times where they'll be like, "Oh, I got 5," and then I'll walk away, but kind of like keep my eye on them, and they'll do one set and leave. They just wanted to like
Yeah.
be difficult for whatever reason.
For no
Or they're
reason.
watching fucking YouTube or playing some game on there that
Yeah,
drives me
yeah,
nuts.
literally.
They're on fucking Snapchat. Is that still a thing? Snapchat. Must be.
But don't get me wrong, I work
yeah,
my workout around what's available, but there is certain things I like to do, so I'll try to paste it so I can get it, But
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a lot different, man. Like, especially when I was in there training legs yesterday, dude, I'm sweating like a fat fuck, dude, breathing hard.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm taking my headphones off to make sure there's music so people can't hear me breathing heavy. So I put it back on. But dude, even if they did, you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't distract them. Everyone's on their phone. It was just
Right.
wild. Nobody was sweating. It just kind of was like a weird realization last night. But I guess it's just different.
A lot of like younger kids just don't train hard. They just don't.
Yeah, but they're eating 7,000 calories. Remember?
Yeah.
They're like, "What'd you have before you train?" A churro. They're like,
I had a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah. Another one, I guess, is, and
I'm not trying to sound like a dick. Sorry.
no, yeah. Me neither. Another one too is, and this is like an older guy thing. You're like about to do a set, like they can clearly see you getting into whatever machine. You're like getting ready to go, and they'll go, "Yo, like, hey," and they'll start like trying to have a conversation, which is, look, it's fine. I don't ever say anything. I actually just sit there and like I talk with them. It's no big deal, but that irritates me too, especially when it's like, dude, you literally see me like laying back down, about to do this, or they'll wait for you to get done, and it could be like a fucking 20 rep leg press, and the minute you're done, they're trying to like talk to you, asking how you're doing, and you're just like, give me a fucking second, dude. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I'll just stare at them for like 5 seconds, like, really?
Yeah. I often get the they're trying to like catch your eye, like, and I'm like, dude, I'm so good at like, I'll like cross my eyes, I'll look at fucking headphones are on. Like,
It's bad when I'm on a time limit, dude. I'm either looking right through you or I'm looking at the ground, and I'm not catching no eye contact. I'm getting in, getting out, and then afterwards, then we can what up, little catch up before I go to cardio and bounce. But yeah, especially prep, dude. They can see when I'm kind of an asshole, but it's like I'm on a very tight time schedule, dude.
Yeah, in prep, I won't even train at like Muscle Asylum that much, especially like 5 to 6 weeks out, because, and I love to, but it's just, you know how it is. You're just a little
Everyone
more
wants to know how you doing.
And that's okay. Like, it's great, but it's just like, I don't know. You just know how it is. Just different. We're all
an hour goes by and
a
you
little
haven't
more
warmed up
crazy.
yet.
Yeah.
Well, it's also you get the same question over and over. How do you feel? How do you feel?
The same you asked me 3 days
6 weeks out. I'm white knuckling this motherfucker, and you're holding up.
Yeah.
So, but, I just had to bring that up.
Yeah, there's a lady reading a book on the abductor machine. Like it was like 2 weeks ago. She was like, just when I was like, how many? She's like, just put her hand up, went back to read. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It would have been like, this is not a fucking library. Fucking work out or go.
Yeah, I'm just too nice. It takes a little bit. I gotta have a few occurrences in a row and then misses.
And you guys follow, like, off topic real quick, you guys follow college basketball at all, or like pay attention to the tournament?
Briefly.
Not really.
Not really.
I'll be honest, more football.
More football guy.
Why? Which one? Which one are you talking about, Tom?
Well, the March it's just because March Madness started this week or last week.
Yeah, a bunch of brackets got busted already.
It always happens. I usually fill out like quite a few, and this year I just did one. I didn't really keep up with the season that much this year. I just kind of know who like the top 5 teams are, and then I kind of just guess like on all the other ones. But
yeah, women's UW's killing it. Austin, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to follow it back in the day, but I haven't followed so I stopped following like most sports closely when I started bodybuilding, because like I would get stressed out watching my team. And I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know who I am. They don't care who I am. And why am I stressing myself out after trying to build muscle? I'm stripping it off.
Yeah.
Thinking about this dude that's making more money than I'll ever make.
Yeah.
Plus,
The kicker will make more money than we ever make.
no fucking shit.
Yeah.
Well, right around the fucking Mark Sanchez butt fumble, it was when I was like,
That was
I
rough.
give up.
I'm done.
that's it. Hard pass. So
Yeah, I don't know. Just
and being from Connecticut, like I used to follow like, Connecticut's women's basketball used to fucking,
econ, yeah.
So
We met. Yeah, shit. They fucking were
Dynasty.
good for
Yeah.
I mean we had
a long
like
time.
on the men's team that one year when I think men and women won that one year where it was like Kemba Walker was on
Yeah.
the men's team or whatever. But yeah, I haven't that's how long ago I stopped watching fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice. Do you guys have any guys to highlight this week?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
I actually
You guys
got
saw
a girl.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys saw that Tuttle guy or fuck Tuttle's client, the 21-year-old kid that just
Wild.
it's like kind of going viral everywhere.
Well, they're calling him the mini Phil Heath. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just 'cause he's like light skinned, like
Yeah.
Spinning
like
around.
Phil, like
Yeah.
he does like you could see it. It's there. Like
He's got a ton of potential.
he'll be he probably will be really good when it's all said and done. But I feel like that's like you kind of got to make that comparison in a little bit.
A little bit more time before you can actually say
Like sure, does he look like him because he's light skinned? But
It's like he's doing his first NPC show and you're putting him up against a 7-time Olympian. That's like one of the best ever in the world. It's like
yeah, and that's not to take any away from him. The kid is like
no,
he looks
phenomenal.
He's probably going to be nuts. Like
got all the potential in the world, but like let him turn pro first. Let him do a few shows.
Yeah, I mean, I have really high hopes for this guy.
I do too.
Oh, it's not if, it's when he.
Exactly.
He's going to turn pro.
Once he gets to that level, you could be like, yeah, this is like the next Phil. You know what I mean? But let him grow, let him mature.
You got to win like 3 Olympians.
Yeah.
To be like, he's going to be the next. But yeah, dude, he's fucking clean physique.
Like, honestly, where did this fucking kid come from? You're just out of the bushes just one day.
Just out of nowhere.
Well, I remember him because I might be like wrong, but I know the Trend Twins were trying to sponsor like their first athlete for their brand, like last year, 2 years ago, and it was that kid that they decided to sponsor because he's looked nuts like for the last couple of years. He just didn't compete.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's been on social media and stuff. So. Kind of looks like Martin's physique a little bit.
Martin to me is a white Phil Heath.
That's what I say. He looks like
is.
So it's like a younger Phil Heath or a Black Martin.
I would go more for a Black Martin.
Yeah, darker Martin.
Yeah, like structure.
Tanner.
Tan Martin.
Well, like remember Martin at North Americans?
Yeah.
He wasn't as big. He was still decent and bubbly.
Yeah, he's always been like bubbly though.
Yeah, I'm looking at this kid's Instagram right now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
No, you're good.
having some technical difficulties here, but I'm gonna make it happen here. So,
Dude, I thought the Arnold UK was this weekend.
That's what I thought.
Weekend.
I mean, what shows are after that? Like, what's coming up? We're starting to get into shows, yeah.
open shows. We've got New York and
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
New York's in 9, right? Pittsburgh's in 12.
Is
Uh,
there anything in April?
Pittsburgh's the week after New York.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was the other way around, or is it different this year?
It was the other way around last year, but they flip-flopped it this year.
Oh,
Yeah. So when is the O this year? In October, right?
No,
no,
September
September.
24, 25, 26.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the amateurs compete on the 23rd.
Yep. Okay.
Do you want me to ask a question while he's getting everything set up?
Sure, yeah.
So this is one from the guy we had last week, Jared. So
Okay.
he says, biggest rebound fuck up for you or a client / favorite cheat meal, digestion focus versus fuck it. Like a cheat meal, you're going to be like, I want to keep my stomach nice and calm versus like, fuck it, consequences, whatever they are, I'm going to eat this. You know what I mean? And then like biggest rebound fuck up. You know what I mean?
Well, I never really had like a rebound fuck up before. But I will say, like, I guess a mistake that I made was I've like the night of my first show I ever did, I ate too much to where like I threw up.
Definitely.
But it
My
didn't like
wife,
yeah,
she has videos of me throwing up.
because I made the mistake of eating so much before I drank water, so that as soon as that fucking liquid hit my stomach, it was just like, "Whoa."
Yep.
But I mean, I never really like rebounded to where I got like edema or like, you know,
No,
anything. Like I haven't really fucked up anything.
I would say like for my first show, like I never got edema, I never got like sloppy during
Yeah,
it. But with Ranieri, my first coach, he's like, "Oh, you can go out to eat once a week, enjoy yourself." In my mind, I'm still in like that prep thing with like the food focus. So
yeah,
I'd go out, but then I'd also have like slam an entire Buckeye brownie afterwards. So my weight would just keep steadily moving up. And he's like, "Dude, you gotta fucking cool it on the cheat meals." And I'm like, "Oh shit."
yeah,
But I caught it pretty quickly. I don't think I like really killed it too much. I kind of just like cut all the cheat meals out and everything, and it just kind of went back to normal.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I fucked up. I'll be quite honest. When I won my overall in, it was the Capital. Yeah, it was the New York Capital or whatever overall.
Mm-hmm.
Went out to eat. After that, I slammed like, I don't know, two or three appetizers and like a full meal. And then there was like a I'm sure I had cookies and shit too. And there
Yeah.
was like this ice cream parlor that was like supposedly pretty sick. So we went there and I got like a gigantic milkshake and a sundae. And we were driving back and my girl was driving. I was like, oh God, right? And I was like, you gotta fucking pull over. And on the side of the highway, I just fucking let it all go, dude. Like all of it. And
Yeah.
I rebounded in like, oh, so this is back in the day, right? So back in the day, do you guys remember P28? You remember that brand? P28? The high protein bread. And
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
so I knew the owner, Billy Sullivan, who's um, doing time right now. But
Yeah.
he had their spreads were amazing. So I had the white chocolate one was my favorite by far. There was also cinnamon raisin that was really
Yeah.
good. There's a couple others, but I would put them in the fridge and let them get hard, and I'd eat the entire jar in a sitting like it was ice cream. And so I rebounded 40 pounds off that show in 3 days.
3 days?
3 days, 40 pounds.
40.
My
Nice.
ankles were like this fucking big.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Were you doing like cardio still, or?
I mean, I was trying to, but you know how much
Yeah.
fucking water and fluid and shit
Well,
you
yeah,
have in your
yeah,
veins?
right.
Started walking and just started dripping out.
Yeah,
I was sitting in the sauna.
yeah,
We had a steam room. I was in the steam room. I was like fucking trying to ride a bike.
yeah.
Awful, dude.
Oh, that probably felt like shit. Like just tight. You know that feeling where it's
Yeah.
like
Dude, I thought I was gonna die.
just stiff. Yeah.
You can feel like your heart just beating hard.
Yeah, yeah. And after that, of course, like I never had like an off season plan, nothing in place. So like I was just like I
How
was
old are
on
you?
prep and then I was off. That was it.
How old are you?
So I started bodybuilding at like 26, 27. So
Okay.
I was probably 28, right,
So like 10 years ago?
well, it's almost 12 years
Okay.
ago. Yeah. So yeah, man, I mean, I would go out for like there's this place in Syracuse called the Mother's Cupboard. It was on
Yeah.
Man vs. Food. And like it's got this like gigantic plate of like potatoes. It's like a scramble.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll be getting that. They had pancakes that were this fucking big, bro.
yeah.
Tim Hortons, by the way, they just opened one up off 64.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, Tim Hortons Fruit Explosion muffin is the best muffin in the game. It's got like a center of like jelly, like fruit jelly in the center of this fucking muffin, dude. It is. I've been staying away. I have been staying away because I know I'll fuck up like a six pack, dude. So yeah, I would be eating them little Timbits, way better than Dunkin' Donuts and shit.
the Timbits are amazing. I don't
They-
care.
Dude, Tim Hortons versus Dunkin' Donuts, there's no comparison. Zero.
It's not a good day unless you get like a coffee and like a basket of Timbits, and on the drive you just eat all the Timbits.
I could literally not make it out of the drive-through line with the Timbits, box.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, this weekend I wanted to go to Chuck's and get their maple bars. It's like the famous donut place in Renton. And then I was like, maybe I should go to that Olympia fritter place I said in our chat. And I was like, nah, they're not.
I know what I'll do.
You just have to fucking stay away, dude.
I am not going.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta
Those
go.
look so good.
That's the problem. You get like one taste and you're like,
Floodgate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gate's open.
See, I don't even think about sweets, but then like I had that cheesecake on at the Cheesecake Factory, and so like for the next day or two, you're kind of like, ooh, I want a little fixed. But then now
I could do
I'm
that.
good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of cheesecake did you have?
Okay, I'll be honest. I had a carrot cake and then sweet caramel cheesecake.
He said, okay, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's what that bag was next to the carrot cake. It was good
Hell
to go.
yeah. That's awesome.
You're my hero.
The what? Salted caramel?
Yeah, dude, it's so good. Fuck. And they put us in the littlest booth, dude. Like, I look over to the left, there's like these little guys on the floor. Yeah, on like a 40 table.
They did that shit on purpose for you, homie.
It's all right. Plates just stacked all over.
That's funny.
Dude, their burgers are crazy
like,
good.
Weird,
I know, right?
You guys ever get like weird, like random creative, like food things in your head? You're like, I should do that. Like, I want to make that. And I'm surprised nobody's done that.
Yeah, it's either from Stone or in prep.
Yeah, Stone for sure.
Yeah.
Like this would sound good. And then
I'm starting to get there, and like I'm like, when I get my next free meal, I think I'm gonna make this. And by the time it comes to that, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna be way too lazy for it. But like, like the PB&J burger that I had before without the buns, I'm like, What if I toasted 2 Uncrustables and used that as the bun?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking good.
You know,
I just
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
I'm like,
yeah,
I need
dude,
to air
just like
fry
a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich is fucking good.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude, so good.
Dude, peanut butter and jelly is one of the most
I
underrated
know.
sandwiches out there. All right, while we're on peanut butter and jelly, because that's kind of a struggle meal. What's your favorite struggle meal as a kid? And maybe in
Oh
college
man.
days too.
Okay, I
Oh,
used to come home and I would have, either my cereal or I'd have a tortilla with bologna with Doritos crunched up in it.
Okay.
oh, that sounds good.
That's a struggle meal, but I like it.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh man, I don't. Go ahead.
cinnamon sugar toast, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Right?
was
So
a treat.
I would do the cinnamon sugar toast, but with peanut butter and regular butter.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
You gotta do
Like if you
regular
put like
butter.
regular butter and peanut butter on, it's fucking good.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever done the peanut butter on it.
No, the
Oh,
peanut butter is good on it.
Peanut
Yeah.
butter is good
That's
on
solid.
everything.
That was my go-to too.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do like hot dogs with like regular like sandwich buns,
Yeah.
where you
Sure.
just like like a taco it kind of.
Yeah.
Taco it.
I'll do that
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I know there's other shit that I used to do too. I can't think of it.
I've probably eaten 100 fucking plates of microwave nachos,
Oh,
like
Oh
Oh, dude.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
with the fucking cheese on
yeah.
top.
With the Kraft
absolutely.
mixed cheese. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a little. Yeah. That grilled cheeses, I would do
Oh
a
yeah, grilled
Oh,
cheese. Dude,
dude,
I don't even count that as a like
not a
fucking
struggle.
poverty food
It's
because
kind
there's
of
some.
a poverty food though.
No, yeah, but there's like restaurants that like serve like they do grilled cheeses. Then you can get
Yeah. They
like gourmet ones and shit
Good
like
ass
that.
meal. I don't care what anyone.
Okay,
Grilled cheese is probably like my favorite though.
Dude, the
Yeah.
dude.
first the first time I threw bacon in a grilled cheese blew
Oh
my fucking
Ooh.
mind.
yeah.
Blew my mind.
So I used to when I first moved out and I was working hella OT and I would be too lazy to pack my lunches. So I'd bring like cans of extra chunky Campbell soup and then like
Yeah.
Hungry Man microwave dinners, dude. I was terrible. Terrible, dude. And then I'd just buy
That's
bags of deli meat and keep in the fridge with bread and then they
yeah.
slowly
Yeah.
upgraded from there. But yeah, it was bad.
That's funny.
Dude, I used to love Lunchables.
Oh,
Really? What was your favorite Lunchable? The pizza one?
pizza ones.
Yeah, the classic with the, like just pepperoni and
Hmm.
the cheese. And then they also had the taco one too with like the ground beef in the fucking
Yep.
bag. That was
Yeah.
actually pretty good too. I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was big on even just like if I was lazy, bro, I'd just fucking stick a couple slices of fucking American cheese in between 2 slices of bread and have it
Oh, dude, yeah, all the time.
stuck to the roof of my mouth. It didn't matter,
Yep.
you know? Like,
Wonder bread.
yeah.
yes. Yes. We ain't grilling this bitch. We're just gonna eat it.
Yep.
Yeah. Or like you're out of fucking bread or whatever. I just take a slice of turkey and fucking a slice of cheese and roll them up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so good, man.
Yeah.
Charcuterie board.
Yes.
That's just
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
poverty version.
Yeah, it's the
The OG.
charcuterie. That's so funny.
I
I
got
used to fuck
huh?
up some ramen back in the day.
Oh, dude,
Ooh.
I would eat so much of that. Holy shit! Like the cup, the one in the cup,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
cup of noodles.
dude. Yeah. So I would have to do it. I would always drink the broth first and then eat the noodles at the end.
Yes. That's the move. Also, there's so much fucking sodium in that shit.
Oh, I know,
Mm. But yeah.
dude. Yeah. Do you guys used to eat it raw?
Yes.
The brick?
I would shake the packet with it in
Yeah.
there and
Yeah. So I would crush it up so it's like, all smashed, and then I dump the packet and shake it up.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that was the best. I could eat that all day. I
Yeah.
like bringing it to school and shit.
Good times.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other like fucking bullshit poverty meals I used to eat.
Dude, I used to take bites off the brick of pepper jack cheese and never have
Same.
any digestion problems
I
at
do that
all.
with the fucking cookie dough stick.
I
Oh,
would
dude.
do, yeah. I would do that with bites of pepper jack cheese and pepperoni. It was
Oh,
like basically making a
Yeah.
further reward in my mouth.
Yeah.
Um,
I was a
yeah.
big like whipped cream guy too. I swear my mom would buy a can and I would just
and just fucking dump it in. Yeah.
So you were a
yeah.
can of whipped cream guy. You weren't like a Cool Whip.
Oh yeah, I was too, but it was just cooler, to do the fucking
Of course.
Yeah,
yeah.
my mom got the thing of Cool Whip because of my dad. But
Yeah.
and then guess
Dude,
what?
on,
As I got older, those were my containers for lunches or food.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
Dude, Cool Whip actually doesn't have that many calories in it.
No,
It
it doesn't.
has
No.
really
You
not much
fucking
at
eat
all.
like a whole jug, it's like 28 carbs.
Yep.
That's,
There's actually a time in the off season where I would get the Cool Whip and just like dump it into anything, whether it was like my like cream or ice or just like my fruit. I would just put it on top.
Cool Whip
No
and
shit.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like especially if you get like they have like the fat free kind. It's like or like
Right.
the low calorie one. It's like 20 grams and it's only like 2 carb or something.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like how long have you guys been in the game? Like obviously
I
I
mean
started
like
2012.
I haven't been competing for a long time, but I mean I've been doing like I've been eating and pretty much doing everything besides the competing part for shit a long time. Maybe not as good, but like for like at least 10 years.
So I was like eating and training like a bodybuilder from like 18 to 21, and then 21 to 22 I became like enhanced, and then took it like more seriously when I got with Renary. But so like if you want to say like 21, 22, but really I started back in like 18ish.
Okay.
So like
yeah.
30.
I've lifted and shit because of sports with wrestling and football my whole life,
Yeah.
but actual bodybuilding, my first show was 2020. My wife wrote me my first diet in 18, which technically beginning of 2019. Other than that, I was a whole can of cottage cheese in the morning, protein shakes, fruit, and
Oh,
like, dude, it was a little rough, but
Yeah.
let's just say I like it shows I can get big. My struggle's just keeping it tight and getting lean. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
same.
oh.
I
The,
think
the
guys,
reason I bring it up is because do you guys remember all the days back with like the Walden Farms and
Mhm. Yeah,
all the 0 calorie whatever? So
Yeah.
I used to obviously nothing has no calories, right?
well,
And
they just changed the serving size to where
Yeah,
where they
right.
don't have to
Or
report it.
it's, or it's like the FDA has the fudge factor.
Yeah.
So if it's 4 calories
so
or less, they can say it's 0.
I used to do some fucked up shit with like that
Yeah.
stuff. And it didn't matter that it tasted like fucking straight chemicals and it was gross as shit. But like I would remember going in being starving and going in and grabbing the caramel dip or the chocolate dip and I would just fucking eat it, dude. Like
Yeah.
straight out of the can. I had probably every Walden Farms sauce, dressing, it, dude, the nastiest peanut butter possible. I had
Dude,
that shit.
that stuff was horrible. I tried that,
Awful,
took a
bro.
spoonful, I threw it out right afterwards. I'm like, this is
Dude,
awful.
I
It's
used to eat it by the spoonful. The the super low calorie jellos, like I'm like whatever I can get in, I'm gonna get in. Like
it was
I don't know how my gut was not wrecked, but I used to do a lot of that shit. A lot of that
Damn.
shit. But,
Speaking of like guts being wrecked, mine's not, but remember how I was saying I got a full body MRI
yeah.
not too long ago? So I actually got like my results back last week and it kind of like scared me a little bit because like the good thing is like my heart is like normal size, my lungs are good, everything else is good. And there was no like inflammation in my like colon or anything like that, but there was like a target sign. And I guess that's just what they call it. So there's like something showing in my left upper quadrant. I believe that's what it's called.
okay.
And so like when my doctor called me and told me that, I was kind of freaking out because he doesn't make it sound good or bad. He's just telling you what it is. So it's like, yeah, you have a target sign located in your left upper quadrant. I'd probably get a colonoscopy. It could be like Crohn's disease or cancer. I'm like, whoa, like, all right. But
Yeah,
then,
slow down, doc.
yeah, so Sydney, one of her good friends, her husband like specializes in this kind of stuff. So like he does like colonoscopies, he does all the shit. And so I sent him my results and he was like, honestly, man, like you don't have any inflammation. So it could just be like nothing if you want to get like a ultrasound to just make sure like you can. But he made me feel like a lot better about it.
Yeah.
Because for a while I was like, oh my God, like I fucking have colon cancer or some shit, you know?
Of course, yeah.
But because like, dude, I have no abdominal pain or like vomiting or like fever or like any of those symptoms that you would, I guess, feel with something like that.
Right.
Um, and then I got, you know, like especially in the off season too, you're eating a lot, so you like your stools will change and shit
Yeah.
like that. So then I started thinking like, oh my God, maybe I am fucked up. But whatever, you know, comes out of me, it's most likely just due to the high food, like it has been for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm gonna get the ultrasound just to make sure.
No, it's better be safe than sorry.
But,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was surprised. Like, I'm happy that like my heart was like normal size. It didn't show any like, you know, it
That's
wasn't like because you know that's you kind of like
that's
think about that too. It's like taking the gear over the years and shit.
Hmm.
especially it's like
Um,
getting bigger in general just will increase the size of your heart. You know?
yeah.
What are you trying
So
to
all
say?
that was, huh?
No, I'm joking.
Wait, what?
I was like, Alex, what are you trying to say?
Oh
I didn't hear him.
no, I said getting bigger. You know, getting bigger.
Oh
will
yeah,
actually
right,
increase the size of your heart.
Yeah.
That's all.
right.
I was
No, it's okay, Ferg. Don't hit me.
Yeah, every time I go to the doctor, like, you're morbidly obese. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Yeah, right.
Lifts up shirt. I have abs though.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you're really a hard worker. I'm like, yeah, doctor.
Yeah.
They're so stupid. The fucking the obese shit.
Yeah, dude, like my old doctor, Juris, he's an old dude. He's fucking cool as shit. But like he's retiring, so they're like transitioning this new gal. Fuck.
Mm.
She sucks, dude. I need one.
Yeah. Here, I got a question real quick. While we're just on it, and then we can go to something else. Weirdest habits you get in prep.
Just
For me, I just get super OCD.
saying
Like,
Bad.
this is
yeah.
I don't know if this is like a habit or just a bad thing I did in prep. So anytime I cut this out about a month out from my show, just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I would use sugar-free syrup, I would take a little swig. And it's just like, I don't know, just like all the calories I was using less than 5. So I'm like, even if I take a little swig, maybe it's like 5 calories. You know. And then I realized I was doing it like once or twice a day. And then it hit me as I'm standing in the fridge. I'm like, I think I have a problem. Because I would just look forward to just going to the fridge to get the syrup out of the fridge. Just so I drink it.
Yeah, I worry that anything extra like that is just going to completely just make me lose. Or, you know, like with Blue, like for my diet, I was eating like fish for almost every meal. And it wasn't even because Blue, I like wanted to, because like it wasn't because I felt like I was hardcore. You have to do it to get lean. It was just that sat the easiest in my stomach. And I was like, any type of discomfort or anything, I was like, you know, I just needed everything to feel the same every day. And the fish is just what
it's consistent,
works good on my stomach. And even Blue's like, you're insane. Like, because he wasn't even like recommending me do it. I was just like, you know what? Just change all the protein to whitefish. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I get really just, yeah.
Yeah, my midsection, it loses a lot of inflammation and tightens way up when we switch to all fish.
Yeah.
Right now I'm all chicken and beef, but then we'll start switching to fish too. And it's just easier to cook and prepare instead of buying a bunch of other shit.
Mm.
But also chewing gum because I'll start, man,
Oh.
when I'm prep, I'm chewing gum like a motherfucker or chewing.
Yeah. I guess one that we all probably do is I buy like random shit like to make cardio go by, like shoes or like just fucking random stuff that like I'll buy a new fucking food scale because it looks cooler than like the other one,
Yep.
or like it's a different color, like or buy like a new shaker, just anything random. It's like, oh, I need a new shaker. I need like a bigger one. You know, it's just,
Yeah. God forbid, like,
yeah,
a gas sale comes up or something. I'm
Oh my
fucked.
god.
yeah, right. Good thing
Uh,
they're always like 80% off though.
Yeah.
I on my cardio during prep, I'll have like, I'll have 30 minutes or whatever to do or whatever in the
Yeah,
morning. If like on Monday I hit 375 calories in that 30-minute session, I need to beat that every time.
Okay.
yeah,
Um, and then if I get to a certain number, like I'm like, fuck, it's like I can't stop at 393. It's got to be 400. You know what I mean? So I'll just go a little bit longer.
yeah,
And then like sometimes I'll fuck with my head and I'll go, well, now it's like 32 minutes and 54 seconds. Like I'll just do 35 minutes. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like I end up like just elongating shit out of nowhere
yeah, yeah.
because mentally I get all fucked up.
I do that too, but like let's say I have 20 minutes of cardio, for example. I can never stop on the 20. It has to be like something random, like 20:07.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
my,
like just like
that's my
even if it's
thing.
like 2 seconds past, it can't just be 20 on the dot. So
I
like
Right.
20:02 or something.
in my mind, I don't think the first 10 seconds of cardio count because you're setting all
Yeah.
the settings and everything and the speed's ramping up. So it's like within like the first like 10, 15 seconds, then you're actually starting at the settings or intensity
Yeah.
you're trying to reach. So I always do like a minimum, again, say if it's like 20 minutes, it's always got to be 20 minutes and 10 seconds minimum.
Yep.
I was getting weird
9. Yeah.
after Colorado. It was like I'm not starting until I'm sweating. That's when you're really working.
Yeah.
And it's fucking 30 degrees in my garage on my stair mill, and so it takes you a while to warm up some. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at least last year when I bought a bunch of stuff, it was a bunch of health subs. So it kind of helped
Yeah.
out this whole year.
Well, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing. Like I think Revive had a big sale and I spent like a shit ton of money. My wife was like,
Yeah,
fuck
me too.
all this for?" I'm like,
$900 of
I'm gonna use it.
yeah.
Dude, the one that really got me was what's his brand? Species.
Oh, Dave.
Oh,
Oh, the
Dave.
One of
fiber.
those. Yeah, the fiber. Buy one get one free. Dude, I bought 20, so I have 30 stacks
Yeah.
of fiber down below.
Jesus.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, I've only gone through like 5.
I've never used it.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
you're
it's
pooping.
like
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're pooping, dude.
God damn
it's
it.
just like for me, it just makes like the shit cleaner. Like you wipe your ass and like no shit will be on the paper.
Yeah, it's like with that and your, up your magnesium.
You're done.
If I'm stuck in traffic and I'm drinking my coffee, I'm like, okay, we need to get there right now.
Bro's clenching hard right there.
Yeah. If there's an accident, I'm like, all right, where are we going? But it's hard to hit a gas station with bathrooms these days because everything's locked up because all the fucking tweakers.
So
You know what's funny?
you like the species over like Project AD?
Project
Honestly,
AD is good.
I can't. Yeah, I can't compare because I've never tried Project 80.
I just get
always
the species because it was a buy one get one. Can't beat that. And then
Speaking of
I heard-
like, go ahead.
Oh,
No, no.
even Evogen has a good one too. But I honestly, Project AD is good, and so is species.
All right.
No, what I was gonna say was because you were talking about like gas station bathrooms. I was in one the other day and it got me thinking, did you ever see like how people like carve like fucking gang signs into the toilet thing?
Yeah,
Like what the fuck? Like I just want someone to know that little fucking AK-47 was here taking a shit This
Yeah,
is
like
my fucking bathroom now.
his knees are in someone's dribbled piss because he's over there just carving over this thing.
I know, like fucking yeah.
That's
Or
It's
it's
like
hilarious.
who's gonna see
someone's
this?
phone
Like, oh
number.
shit, this motherfucker was here.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I can't shit here.
little smiley homes. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. When we went over to see the in-laws and go through Morton,
yeah.
my wife and I and her grandma. It's like 91. We're going to the store, and I'm going to the bathroom. Because we're just taking a piss break before we go over the pass. Dude, there's this fucking like 45-year-old dude, just trousers to his ankles, dude, just peeing
Oh
his cheeks right there. I was like, oh fuck
yeah.
no, dude.
Well, it's like, and you see, you go to the little fucking.
Yeah. And my wife's like, what's wrong? I was like, oh, it's peeing those ankles. I'm fucking peeing. So then everyone starts laughing, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, in Washington, is it like Oregon, like where you do like drugs on the street
Oh, dude, it's brutal. Yeah.
and like not get in trouble?
Dude, you go by the bus station in Auburn and can't motherfuckers are just shooting dope.
Yeah. Well, you guys have like safe spots for them, right? Like where they could go get
Yeah.
fresh deals and shit.
Yeah. And you'll see like our job site down on Third. Dude, you'll see
Yeah.
them, dude. 3 pairs of pants, 2 are at their ankles, one's at their knees, and they're just like box of cleans, and then they're fucking some other thing, and they're just like running over to the needle exchange. It's like the methadone clinic's right here. Here's the needle exchange. You're like, what the fuck? I
That's
gotta go to
wild.
work.
That's wild.
It's nuts, dude. Like those back alleys, they spray them every day because they smell like hot piss, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, shit. I went back home like a few months ago, and like downtown San Diego, dude, it's like just
Brutal.
tents everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize it either too. Like I always knew there was a lot of homeless in California, like up and down the West Coast, but shit, dude, when I went back, it's like I never really realized how you just see it all the time. Like you don't really see it, at least where I'm at in Florida. Like you don't see many. You might see the occasional guy like with a sign, but like, dude, it's everywhere.
They
It's
take over streets, dude. Like they got
yeah,
and they catch on fire, dude, and it shuts down freeways. It's fucking crazy.
like even good areas where I grew up, like some of the stores, it's just like you're just camping out in front of it. It's
Dude,
fucking weird.
I swear.
Well, the new thing is RVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RV's a big one now.
I swear we have a service here in this area that nobody knows about that we're sending fucking motherfuckers out of here, dude.
Yeah,
Scooping them up and sending them to fucking California.
probably.
I can believe that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I used to see, when I used to work on Bee Ridge, I used to see so many homeless people up and down Bee Ridge. I don't see them anymore.
Dude, I mean,
Yeah, but-
there's definitely some out there, but you don't see like the encampments. You know what I mean?
No.
Dude, we just had murders just the other day in encampments. Dude, there's always a fucking murder. They're like, oh, looks like somebody stabbed someone to death. Wonder what's going on.
Like the last fentanyl pill.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, First Street, dude, they're all burning them on foil, shooting up, just hung over to their ankles, like.
If that policy works,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like,
And we gotta have the governor back in and everything. Ours just wants to raise taxes on everybody.
crazy.
All right, I'm not trying to get into it, but yeah.
No. It's fucking
Seattle's beautiful, dude. It's just the streets of Seattle suck.
No, it is though. Like like Washington State is sick.
I'd love
Yeah.
to go out there and
Yeah.
check it out. I've never been out there.
Well, I'll have to go out there and try to. If you go down to see Blue at
Yeah.
any point before you do your show, I'll try to get out there for like a few days.
Yeah, I need to go down there and see him. I was supposed to see him, but everything got so busy and crazy. But yeah, no, we got the mountains, the ocean, dude, rivers, everything. It's
Yeah.
fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like Northern Cal.
Yeah.
Shasta. It's not as hot. More rain.
How far is Blue from you?
3 hours.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I want to go to the O'Malley's. They just opened a new gym. In a
I want to
different
check that
location.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's O'Malley's is like the fucking hotspot over there for training. They got what, 3 locations?
Yeah. Milwaukee.
Yeah. The owner's really nice.
Yeah, Tim.
The owner's
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I met him whenever I flew out there to see Blue, like last July, he was like, just really welcoming and stuff. And he like stood around while Blue took pictures of me and stuff. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a cool gym over there.
Yeah, so I'm like an hour and a half south of Seattle. I'm towards Mount Rainier. So I'm on the outskirts.
That's where like Phil Heath's from, right?
Yeah.
Phil
Or
Heath
no,
is, yeah,
sorry.
he
Colin.
You
he
went
was
to
Rainier High
Rainier, yeah,
School.
yeah, yeah.
That's the fuck.
Yeah. And Jamal Crawford.
Yep. We just worked at Rainier High School redoing his gymnasium, sponsored by Crawford.
Yeah, I think they have like the number one player in the country right now for
Yep.
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Seattle, like watching, they got some good basketball players up there. My brother used to play against Paolo Branquero. He's on the Orlando Magic. He was like the first pick 3 years ago.
Oh shit.
They got some studs up there. We played in tournaments, and they were on this team called Seattle Rotary, and they were just, Paolo was like fucking 6'10" or however tall he was in like seventh grade.
What the fuck?
Wild.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, those are fun. I missed all those like AAU days, like going to like the tournaments with him and stuff. Because you see, like, I see so many players he played against in the NBA now. And they're all like freaks in like high school and shit.
You see that Florida guy who's 7'9" or 7'8"?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude. Homeboy was 6'8" standing next to him, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was trying to figure out what the fuck that was. He was like,
He's
7'9", bro. Could you imagine? Oh my God. He's like
it's like
over
it's like
2
the
feet
picture
taller
of
than me.
Shaq standing next to Sean Clarita.
Have you seen? Oh my God, dude. Shaq is huge. Like,
Yeah.
not like muscular, but like, you see the picture next to Nick Walker? He makes Nick's arm look like tiny.
Dude,
I mean, it's jacked. It's more muscular than Shaq's, but Shaq's just like a big human, bro.
he's gigantic. I mean,
he's probably like 400 something pounds
he's huge, dude.
because he's like kind of like out of shape right now.
Who was the strong man that was next to
Brian
that?
Shaw. They did him dirty at the Olympia.
Dirty,
See
bro.
the dad
What?
raising their kid's hand.
Yeah.
Oh, when he was giving the 212 guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would have made the open guys look that small too, though.
Yeah, but it's just like you hold the guy who's like arms up, who's like 5 foot. It's just like...
Dude, Brian Shaw, I mean, that's a big human, dude.
I know.
That's what the fucking Giants looked like back in the day. He's got like some unevolved fucking genetics, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude, that's all these younger kids. That's who they keep fucking calling me. They're like, "You look like Brian Shaw." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I do bodybuilding." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bald head in the beard.
Yeah. It's like, I know I look like a fat fuck with a t-shirt on, but like,
yeah, Brian Shaw's big, like in person. Like, have you ever seen him or Thor?
Dude, massive. They're 6'8", 450, 480. Like, what?
Yeah.
And their wives are up to their fucking hip.
I know.
Dude, I love seeing them like get on airplanes, like commercial airplanes.
This.
It looks fucking miserable, dude. Like, I'm uncomfortable on a fucking commercial airplane, and I can only imagine what those guys fucking feel like.
Dude, I get such bad anxiety flying, not because I'm afraid, but because I get so hot on the airplane, and I have to always bring an extra shirt in my bag because like I'll just just sitting up against the backrest and be like lean forward and just all sweaty, and I always think that someone's gonna like think I smell like shit or something. Like,
that's because none of those seats fucking breathe, so they're just like fucking leather or whatever they are, and they're just fucking.
The fucking fans are like on the lowest strength possible.
Oh
yeah, dude, Colorado, those fans didn't work at all. It was so hot, dude. We were flying there, and I'm eating my fish, and I'm like,
oh my God, yeah. I get so in prep it's different because I don't give a fuck, but like eating on the airplane, I always feel so like I just hate doing it. Like I always like look to the person next to me and go like, "Hey, sorry, like this might smell a little bit because like the chicken's been in there, like close the
Yeah.
lid for like a couple hours, and
Right.
I'll usually say that, well, like Tommy did, like, hey, I'm sorry. If the guy's being a dick, though, I'm just gonna open it. And sometimes
no,
when on a
yeah,
flight, I use that black truffle sauce because you know what happens when you open that from a Tupperware, right?
Oh
It
yeah.
just
no,
Smells like farts.
yeah, it smells like a fart.
no one's ever like a dick. I just am too
No,
like
but
I just worry too much. Like no
Me
one's gonna
too.
say like, what are they gonna say? Don't eat. I'll be like,
Well,
fuck
the old timer next to me pulled out a tuna sandwich, and I'm like, hey, right on. All right, we're good.
it. Yeah,
It's awesome. Yeah, the last flight I was on, I sat next to like this like sweet like older lady. She was probably in her like young 60s or whatever.
uh-huh.
Got my headphones on. I'm eating like I've got like this like little airport fork in my hand, and she's like, "Forgive me, but has anyone told you how big your hands are?" And I was like, "It's the fork." She's like, "No, honey, it's your hands." It's like I don't
Yeah,
know what to tell you.
yeah.
Growth.
I always like give excuses like that too, because I'm bad at taking compliments. So if they're like, "Oh, like you're big," I just go like, nah, it's just it's the shirt,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's yesterday.
instead of
They're
just saying
like,
like "thank you," I always have to be like, "Oh no, it's a shirt."
No.
Like
yeah, she's like,
I'm
your
so
arms are
weird.
super big. I was like, it's the gym's lighting. It's good lighting. And
It's
then
good.
just an awkward silence.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, whenever I get like that, it's like, oh, you're so big. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm
And
yeah. I
trying.
know that
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I always throw that
always,
one out. I don't know
always.
why. I did it today. I think I'm
Yeah.
trying over here. Yeah,
But
it,
like, what
maybe
else
one
do you
day.
say? You know, like, what else do you say? Like, fuck
Damn
yeah.
right.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right,
Yeah.
man.
You know, it's funny. I got stopped. I was leaving today. I was leaving the gym today, and good kid. He did the St. Pete last year. I think he's doing classic this year, and younger kid, and he's like, "Man, you're looking crazy. What show are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm
Yeah,
not doing anything until 2027." He's like,
yeah,
"That's wild." He's like, "What are
That
you,
is crazy.
250, 260?" I was like, 226 this morning, my man.
yeah,
He's like, "That's crazy." I'm like, "I hope I get up to 250, 260." He's like, "I'm
yeah,
gonna look nuts." I'm like, "I agree." I was like, "Keep it up, brother." So yeah, he was hitting legs. So good kid. I think his name's Jacob, I think.
Oh,
Younger kid.
yeah. Does he work with Serb?
Maybe?
Big Serb?
Uh,
Yeah, he like tall. He's like 6'2" or something, right? Like he's a pretty tall
six
kid.
foot, maybe a young kid.
I know who you're talking about.
Nice kid. Good
Yeah.
kid. So
Yeah, he's like you said like 20 years old, 21 or
yeah,
something.
he's young.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yep. So um but yeah, so it was him. It was him. Do you guys have any athletes, or you guys want to you got any questions or anything?
I just asked my
I asked mine. I don't have
I
any
didn't get that much.
receipts this week.
So I put up what's your guilty pleasure during
Yeah.
prep and during off season? I got a couple answers there. So let me see if I can pull up some of that shit.
Yeah, I got a good question, but it's not, I know it's going to be a drawn out ordeal. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
this one will be quick.
Well,
We'll blow through this one. So I got literally any of the Drizzleicious flavors. You guys know what those Drizzleicious things are?
Yes.
what?
Mm.
So they're like
Like
mini
tiny
little
ass
rice
rice cake.
cakes with like frosting and shit on them. They're like,
You could
Oh,
eat a whole bag if you wanted to and just not
do
realize
not, if you haven't figured it out what it is, do not figure out what it is because they're fucking addicting. They're all over my house because of my wife and daughter.
I ate
Uh,
half a bag on
oh.
Friday.
but yeah,
Actually, I know who submitted that question. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. She was like literally any one of the Drizzleicious. I'm like, I feel you. And then Jarrett, who we featured the other week, said, gave me a couple of them. here. So he said, off-season not weighing sauces and weekly Five Guys. I understand. Um, Before they were cut, I had two specific diet drinks planned with specific meals. So let me see if I think I asked what those were. Hold on. Um, he didn't answer me on that, but he said his in prep is brownie batter bogs with pro sups, cookies and cream whey drip, um, or brownie batter with raw isolate pecan pie whey drip, which I
That's it.
understand.
Ooh.
Yeah. Another's PB cookie with dark chocolate whey isolate.
I thought.
I thought.
That's a good
Uh,
sale fucking pitch, dude.
I
it's
know.
so good. I love how he leans into his fucking lisp. Um, and then he said, I've been buying Starbucks venti Americanos with 4 shots, extra cinnamon powder, and 4 Splendas. Okay. I'm not like a coffee guy like that, so I don't know. And he said, easily my burger. Oh, here's where he said the drinks. So easily on my burger bowl meal with a Sunkist Zero or a Diet Coke, and his burger bowl's beef, rice, iceberg lettuce, onion, tomato, pickle, glizzy sauce.
Ooh.
He said all that's been cut besides the veggie slaw. So yeah, I mean, my guilty pleasure is always my burger bowl meal. I love my burger bowl meal, and I love doing my beef meal with American pie bogs and sugar-free syrup and cinnamon. It's
Hmm.
fucking phenomenal. And a little bit of almond butter if you can afford it in there. But yeah, that's me, man. So,
Um.
uh,
Sorry. What was the question again?
Guilty pleasure.
guilty pleasures to have like in prep, like things you look forward to, basically.
Oh. I like in prep. I don't know. This is just going to sound like boring, but I like to make my whey drip, but like a vanilla based flavor, like a vanilla oatmeal cookie. And I like to put whatever fruit or berries in it, and it's just like a berries and cream. I don't know, it just slaps. Like,
I
I mean,
do
I
the
can eat that
same
any day,
shit.
but like
In
just a
prep,
frozen fruit with like a vanilla based drip, and God,
I do
sometimes I
this.
wish I had like a gallon of that. Fucking,
I do the same thing, dude.
and
Like,
I like it like really cold too. So like
yeah.
I'll use like really cold water for the drip, where it's
yeah,
like,
I like putting frozen
yeah,
berries in my whey drip and it like thickens it up more.
yeah, it fucking like freezes it, kind of. Yeah, I'm a
yeah. I
big,
mean,
big.
this isn't really food, but if I'm like getting my intra workout or like a pre or something together, I'll make it like an hour before I go to the gym and I'll put it in the freezer to where it
Oh,
like gets
slushy kind of.
so cold to where there's like shards of ice. And I have to do that like every time.
That sounds so good though.
Oh,
Bro,
it
I'm gonna
is.
do that. I'm gonna do that in the
Yeah,
morning.
you gotta keep an eye on it. So like you just get it super cold so it doesn't freeze like a block, but just to where it's like there's those shards of ice and it's
Slushy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's slushy.
yeah, it's fucking good.
During prep, I would say like I made a lot of
Especially in
ninja
the summer.
creamies, but it was just water and whey. But it was like I had to have one after my workout.
You did what?
Ninja creamies. It was just again water and whey, but it's like it was like I had to have it
Yeah.
as my post workout. I could not. It's just I don't know. I
Yeah.
was like addicted to them.
I get it.
Those are so
Especially
good though.
delicious. Berg, what about you, bro?
Um, as long as they haven't been cut, like I like my egg white meal with my oatmeal and berries, and then I like
Yeah.
my beef, berries and rice, my pre-meal. But if we go all fish, then Yeah, I just like sipping on my protein shake post. As long as I still have that.
I I will say like a peak week one that I like is like cod rice and just like a bunch of almond butter or peanut butter on it. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It's like
it's so good
it's so
though.
boring. I can eat it any time. It's just you know what I mean. It's just the flavor's so much more enhanced
Well,
than
technically, the
Of
peanut butter
course.
acts like a peanut sauce.
And they add like a little honey.
I have this weird thing about like I like have to eat it fast. It's
So I
I
try to
don't
eat
I
it
can't
slow, but I can't.
I can't ever enjoy my food. Like I have to just like mow it down. I feel like good about it for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. I've been
Yeah.
really trying to fucking not mow my food down because like I am getting fucking pretty goddamn hungry. Actually, Justin was like, dude, you're still eating a good amount of food. Like, I don't know why you're
Yeah.
so hungry. And I'm like, because I'm never not hungry. That's my superpower.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like, I've been hungry since before prep last year. You know, like I was hungry all through the off season. There wasn't a day except for that one day the other week that I didn't look forward to a meal and wasn't hungry after a meal. So, you know,
How
That's how I am this off season, dude. Like I had to really pull the reins in because I'm a glutton, dude.
same.
how dare you, Justin? You're not using Retta to get rid of the hunger?
I'm not. He's
God,
like,
you know, you don't have to suffer anymore, man. Just fucking take some Retta.
he actually
God.
goes, did we use Retta last year at all? And I'm like, nope. And I'm like, he's like, how do you feel about it? And I'm like, if you say go, go, but I, I'm just always hungry. Like I
Yeah.
can tame it, you know what I mean? But
I can
not
keep
white
it in
knuckling
check.
it yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've been
yeah,
really craving. I'm not gonna lie. Almost after my meals, I really crave these Lucy icebreakers. They're so
yeah,
good. Or Rogue.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Better than Retta, I guess.
Better than
Dude,
Retta.
there's this guy that comes into the gym and he's a talker. And he's a nice guy, I really like him. But he just kind of discovered like the peptides. And bro, I swear, like, you ever get those people that talk to you about something and like you clearly know what it is, but they talk to you like as if you don't know anything? Bro,
Mm-hmm.
he's like the way he's like telling me stuff is if like I'm just like don't have any idea. He's like, oh, these new peptides are like crazy. Like they're the game changer, man. Like they're changing how like bodybuilders do stuff. And I'm like, okay.
He's like
And
talking like he crawled out of a rock, huh? Out from under a rock.
bro, and like even with gear stuff too, he'll be talking about trending. He's like, because you know, like trend, right? You know, it can make you like, you
No,
know, just the
I
way he
don't know
says
Trent,
stuff,
actually,
just the
but
way he
explain
says
it.
things is like, I don't know what
Yeah.
these things feel like. It's like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
you know, it's just
Yeah.
No, these
he's
peptides
excited about it, and he's just yeah. It's like, oh,
But
like
more
it's Samoralin. You don't have to take
those
growth hormone anymore.
No,
You just take this.
I'm still gonna take growth hormone, but don't worry.
Yeah. The pulses.
yeah, the pulses.
It's like,
I want a steady surge. I don't want no fucking bulls.
My
yeah,
man's listened to 3 podcasts and he's like an expert already.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
He's like, oh,
got
pretty
a
soon no one's gonna use steroids anymore. I'm like, well, then
Yeah,
they're all gonna
yes,
be small.
okay.
yeah.
Which one has over 50 years of
Of research.
testing behind it? And what just came out? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He's like, oh yeah, the Retas, they're using it because of the insulin sensitivity. Because you know that if you don't have good insulin sensitivity, you're not going to grow, right? Like, oh no, I didn't know that.
Well, you know what's crazy? Walk 10 minutes before you eat your meal and 10 minutes after. You can be insulin sensitive then. Don't eat like a fuck. Wild, huh?
A lot cheaper.
Oh, too bad you can't pin cardio, huh?
Yeah. But anyway, nice guy, but he just
Sorry, I have the same thing, dude. They're like,
giving me a lesson the other day.
You should call
You're there.
Blue. Like, Blue, guess what? No.
Peptide guru.
This guy told me I need to take this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What do you do when you're hungry? Like you don't take any Retta? Like I don't know. I'm hungry and I sit there.
I drink water and I go
They
to bed
like
hungry.
Water and I suffer.
Some of them like can't believe that you like will sit through the hunger. Like the way he was talking, he's like, so you're just hungry when you diet? It's like
Yes.
yeah. Like
That's how I know it's
Yeah.
working. That's how I know I'm.
am I
doing
weird?
it. I'm
Oh, I
hungry.
can't believe you don't take any credit for that. You know, that would change everything.
Bro, first world problems.
Yeah, dude.
I kind of like being hungry in prep though.
Me
Like, it
too.
makes me feel like I'm doing it right though. Like you're
Yeah,
supposed
me
to
too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
be. And that's like
Yeah,
forward to everything else after.
the peptide clan.
Oh my god.
I know.
Don't get me
Don't
wrong.
get me wrong. Like
There's some good tools,
Yeah,
but
they're tools.
you know
That's
what I
all they
mean?
are. They're
They're
not crazy.
supplements, right?
Yes.
Like they
And let's
yeah,
supplement all the hard work.
don't use them as band-aids. Get to the actual issue and take care of it.
So,
yeah,
And if some of it's just don't be a bitch, then don't be a bitch.
yeah, I mean, like, I'm fucking hungry, right? And so, like, my last
Yeah.
meal is 175 grams of ground beef, 100 grams of rice, which is like nothing, right? And then
yeah.
75 grams of like veggies. And so today I was like, hey, can I swap my rice for potato? Because it's more
A little
satiating,
more volume. Yeah.
a bit more volume. And Justin's like, yeah, no problem. So guess what? I got to eat a fucking baked potato tonight. And I feel
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
fucking
it tastes great.
satisfied. I feel
Oh
so
yeah.
satisfied, you know? And like, but like, I didn't have to inject myself. I just used nutrition and
Match some carbs.
Yeah.
God forbid, you know, we do things the way that we used to do things. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, my
People
last
also
meal.
spend so much goddamn money on fucking
Mhm.
peptides every month. Which,
James, you're
You're frozen.
frozen.
yeah, he's frozen like he's pissed off at me.
No, hey, am I back?
Nope.
No,
No.
Oh no.
but
There
we
he
go.
There you go.
is.
But yeah, no, my last meal, dude, has been 14 ounces of chicken, half avocado.
Damn, your protein's up there, huh?
That was like,
Yeah, my protein's fucking. Yeah, I need a farm, dude.
dude, you're eating some fucking meals, bro, or at least protein.
Yeah, it's up
I
there.
re I remember when I first started like getting into like the eating like a bodybuilder. I thought I had to eat like 14 to 16 ounces because that's what like Jay Cutler and
yeah.
fucking Ronnie Coleman were doing.
You
And I
gotta work
definitely
up
was
to it.
overeating. I couldn't even fucking like, oh, I'd be sitting there before the gym, like trying to eat my meal for like 3 hours.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I've of recent. I don't think I've gone higher than 220 or 240 cooked of any protein,
Mine's at all my
like
meals
grams
are
per
180
meal.
right now.
What's that? What is that? 10? 9?
Question.
What, 220?
Yeah.
My
Actually-
highest for me is 285 right now.
220 would be like what, almost 8 ounces?
220
220.
grams
220
and
I
should be
mean,
on.
what are yours at? My pre-meal is that whole one of those 1 pound fucking things in the air fryer.
220 is 7.75 inches.
Yeah, it's just shy of 8 ounces.
Yeah.
So the most in
So my
ounces
pre-meal
I
is
have,
11 and a half beef before pre.
dang, yeah, my for meat weight, it's meat weight. My highest is 10 ounces.
Mine
But I
is-
swear my protein, my first meal is like so much.
Yeah, with the shake and the egg whites.
Yeah, bro, it's like 120 grams of fucking protein. I swear to God.
yeah, all my meat meals are 180, which is like, I think it's like 6.3 ounces
So
or some shit. But
the other day I didn't want to do whey with my first meal, so I just did all the protein and egg whites, bro. I just like dumped the whole carton,
I've
and
done
it was
that.
like the thickest fucking. Oh, dude,
It was still
it was
good,
actually
though.
yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
that's why I don't mind. Egg whites are just easy to eat.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
'cause
subbed my
sometimes you'll
oatmeal
eat. Yeah, go ahead.
for sourdough bread with some sugar-free raspberry with all the egg whites. It's just so good.
That sounds so
Yeah,
good.
I mixed cream of rice with oatmeal today. I did like 50 carbs from oatmeal and 50 carbs from cream of rice, and
Nice.
I liked it. Yeah.
I miss my egg whites, but I can't do them anymore because I'm
Oh yeah, you're
having
the
allergies.
tummy issues.
Oh yeah.
My wife.
What
can't
was
eat it.
going on with him?
Dude, I would like get edema in my ankles like almost
Really?
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Why? Because you're allergic to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever Have you taken a food sensitivity test or anything?
No, but I want to. I
I do
think
too. I do too.
Don't they do your stool sample or something?
No, they prick you a bunch, don't they?
I don't know what they do, but
I'd much rather mail in my shit.
tests,
It's
but
it's probably gonna say I can't eat anything.
right.
But I mean, like honestly though, if it's going to like help with inflammation, especially in the last few weeks of prep, like I don't care. I'll just eat whatever I can. Like
Cool.
because I'm probably eating stuff now that like might have a little bit of a allergy to. I just don't notice it.
Right.
Maybe until I stop eating it, but I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, I also think I have a little bit of an allergy to pineapple.
Really?
Really?
I fucking love pineapple, but
Dude, so good.
yeah,
What do you
You
what do
said
you think?
pineapple, I
Like,
thought of that fritter.
it fucking clears me out pretty quick.
oh, like too
Really?
quick? It just
Blows right through you.
Yeah, yeah,
bro. Sometimes like especially if you're eating like over 100 grams of berries or 150 grams of blueberries. Do you guys ever shit out like full blueberries?
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
I'm
I'm
like,
looking
dude,
down
do
at
I
my
chew?
Sometimes I
I
think
was
that
like, do I
fucker's still
chew
frozen.
these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I was like, I swear I'm chewing them, but like they'll fucking just come out like I'm like, I'm
Right.
swallowing at least like 10 of them.
Yeah, I was like, did I even chew these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
Oh my God. I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? It's like they're not even, they're just full blueberries in there.
It's even worse when I had almonds as my added fat.
Was it just
It's like, what the
too
fuck? Yeah, it's like, what is going on?
It's like a bear shitting in the woods.
Yeah. In prep, I might pull them out and eat them. Oh, I'm losing grams.
Ah, shit.
Oh shit, there's like 3 grams of blueberries in there. Ew. Fucking disgusting.
Gross. That's funny.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Really funny.
but no, I got a serious question.
Okay.
So, message me. What is your guys' thoughts on Kratom in bodybuilding?
I honestly like I've only used it to sleep like for a few nights, so I don't really have any experience with like heavy kratom use.
I use it.
So
I
I
use
don't
it
know.
sparingly, but more for like the stimulant effect during prep, like those like drinks, like the dialed moods or like the white rabbit ones,
Mhm.
instead of like more caffeine, just because I would drink a lot of caffeine
Yeah.
in prep. I found it helped, but I don't think it's something I would drink every day because you can get like addicted to kratom.
So kratom it's turns on the same receptor as like opioids, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess like look, if you're someone that gets like easily addicted to stuff, then maybe not a good idea. But I mean, shit, if you're using it like and you could, I don't know, not get addicted to it, and you're just using it like as a tool and like not, I don't know, like yeah, fucking give her. But if you're like, I don't know, someone that gets easily addicted, then probably not.
Yeah.
Or you're using it like too much to like mask a problem, and not really figuring out
Yeah.
what's
I'm
going on.
of the camp where I've never used it in my life, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I've never even had a desire or thought to do it in my own prep or life, but we are all in bodybuilding because we're addicted to something, right? And like
Yeah, sure.
like anything I dig myself into, like it's all in. And so if there's something that has the potential of leading me down some pretty fucking gnarly bad road, I'm gonna stay away from it.
Yeah.
The issue's not with kratom from these like um reputable companies. The issue is with kratom
Gas station ones.
Yeah.
irreputable companies,
Yeah,
right?
like 07 something or whatever.
708.
That's
Yeah, so 708 is basically an unmonitored fucking opioid, and so it is. I
It's pretty
watched,
gnarly.
It is.
yeah, I watched a pretty good podcast. It was with Nate Spear,
Oh,
Di-
yep, I watched that.
Dynamite D,
Mhm.
and the guy from Mitt 40. and they were all just kind of hashing it out. It was really, really good. The
Yeah,
guy from
Nate's totally against it.
yeah, yeah. Well, because Nate
Yes, his
is
past.
a former addict, right? And so he's passionate about it because he's seen people go down the road that is so hard to turn people back up, you know? And so I kind of fall in that same camp. I stay away from stuff that is going to trigger addiction outside of things that are potentially going to help you. Like I feel like the benefit to uh, issue ratio is way skewed on Kratom, to tell you the truth. It's just not. I don't think that that juice is worth the squeeze to me, at least. I don't know. That's my thought process on the whole deal.
Yeah, in prep last time I took those the PM ones like you're talking about, Tommy.
Hmm.
The last the last like peak week a couple nights just to get some sleep because I was just too
Yeah.
wired and just like anxious. And it could have helped or it could have been the melatonin. Who knows? I was taking all kinds of, you know, sleeping stuff to try
Yeah.
to sleep. But I don't mean sleeping stuff, just like GABA and
Hmm.
magnesium and
Yeah.
L-theanine and all that. But yeah, I think it's just why put yourself in that situation?
So,
Especially
yeah.
I've broken both my legs and arms, and that was back in
Oof.
the 2000s where they were happily they write you something to feel better,
Yeah.
So um, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you don't want to start re-signaling stuff. You ever had a problem with it
Uh, yeah.
or whatever, Especially because then you start lead to constipation, which we don't
No, that's
need in
not.
our
I didn't know that.
trade.
Hmm.
Well, any kind of opiate, kind of backs you up slowly over time. But
Yeah, I've never. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a question, so
Yeah.
thought I'd throw it out there.
You guys don't have to answer this if you don't want, but were you guys like
But real quick,
did you guys ever go ahead? Yeah.
like we take enough stuff. We don't need to be adding more shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So what I was gonna ask you is like, did you guys ever like mess around with any like drugs and shit? Or like party, like ecstasy or like
Nothing like that.
acid or any of that? No?
A little bit back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't have to like get into it if you don't want to, but that was like my thing for like a while. Like I used to love like rolling and stuff.
Well,
Sure.
everyone was 18 and 20. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was around
I
for
haven't
everybody.
I haven't done it in a while and like I probably will like do it again, but man, dude, some of those times are like so fun, bro. Like rolling has probably got to be like one of the best feelings ever. You're just in such a good mood, like especially for like a festival and something, everything just feels like super intense. And then like mushrooms was something that I really like to do too.
Yeah, Washington's
Haven't done those
passed
in a while.
to drop that down from being illegal to go picking mushrooms at the dairy farms and stuff in private
Oh,
possession.
sick.
It's crazy. I saw that they brought that up. I'm like,
Yeah.
here we go, Washington doing Washington stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just curious.
But
Yeah. It's
yeah, when I was younger, for sure. I
yeah,
did.
for sure. Yeah, I remember, I mean, this is gonna date me like a motherfucker, but I remember snorting Valium and going to see the Star Wars movie where fucking Yoda was kicking ass. And I was like in the fucking seat and
Yeah.
I look over at my buddy and I'm like, I'm melting into this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa.
Bro.
Like that's, yeah, I mean, that in Connecticut and where I grew up, it was easier to get harder shit than it was to get like alcohol,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
like Coke and Molly and fucking every
Yeah.
type of script possible was so much easier accessible. Yeah, of course we just took, Vicodin, Valium, all that shit back in the I mean,
have you guys ever tried like ketamine?
I have not.
No.
Dude,
But they have
that
this
stuff.
ketamine therapy thing going on, dude. It's like some
Yeah.
new
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So ketamine can be really fun or it can be bad. Like I had some good experiences. Then I got stuck in a K-hole once, and I thought I was like, never, I thought that was my life forever. Just slow
Isn't it
time going by.
tranquilizer?
I really don't know what it was, but I had a funny story like the first time using it. And I liked it because it worked instantly, right? So, like when you go to the bar when you're younger, like you kind of just want to skip the drinking part and just get drunk.
Drunk? Yeah.
That's what it does. So like as soon as you sniff it, you're just like, oh, it's like instant. So it was me and my buddy were at this after hours place, and I remember like everyone would go there when the bars would shut down because they didn't serve alcohol, so they were open till like 5 in the morning. And that's where they'd play like your EDM, and everyone would go do like drugs there. And me and my buddy were like looking for it, and this guy like overheard us talking about it, and he literally just like whipped open his coat like a fucking like he's just like, "What do you need?" And he like opened it. And I was like, "Oh, like shit, do you have any ketamine?" And he sold us some, but before he like sold it, he like let me try it. So I remember I did it, and then I turned to my friend. I was like, "Oh yeah, let's get some stuff. Like this is it." And so my friend goes to the ATM to like pull out cash. I'm sitting there like talking with the guy. And dude, I'm like thinking 30 minutes has gone by. I'm like, dude, I apologize. My friend's like taking so long. Like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, relax, man. It's cool. And I just kept looking at my buddy, like apologizing to this guy, like, dude, he's taking forever. And he's like, bro, it's been like 20 seconds. And I'm like, oh, really? Like, anyway, it was a wild night. Like, we did it, and it felt like me and him. Like I asked him after, but it felt like we were like the main characters in a game. Like we were walking through the crowd, like fucking everyone was in slow motion and looked weird, but like me and him, it was like he was the only one that was like HD to me. So everyone was blurry, but he was clear.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was wild. I just remember this thing where this little feather was like falling from the ceiling, and we like both reached up and touched it at the same time, and then it just like took off. It was like it was weird. It was a fun night, but just I don't know. That
That's
was a pretty
awesome.
funny story.
I mean,
Yeah.
little do you know, like in actuality, you two are the only ones walking around like.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, 100%. We were like grabbing onto the walls and stuff. I was like, thought I was gonna fall down, and whatever event they had going on that day, they had these little igloos set up everywhere. So like you would just randomly go like crouch down and like pop into an igloo, and there'd be people in there like sitting, and it was the weirdest fucking night, but it was fun at the same time. But we would just like randomly pop into like igloos and laugh and leave, and then just go people doing like weird shit with the the like the light shows where they have the gloves and people are like sitting there and it's pretty stupid, but like you're just like, whoa, this is trippy, and they're fucking doing the light show in front of your eyes and stuff.
It's stupid you saying it now, but it was probably
no, right.
past,
Yeah. It was.
That's
But I'm
awesome.
just thinking of like my sober self looking at me doing that, and me just sitting in front of someone like waving their fingers in my face, like, what the hell?
Yeah, no shit. That's funny. That's
But
really
anyway.
funny. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that everybody's questions we got this week?
Yeah, I was a little late on asking questions. I kind of dropped the ball this week.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, I
Same.
didn't give them
Any physique updates or physique reviews?
I didn't go to that.
Let me share here.
Use the bathroom real quick.
Hmm? And then there were two.
I can still hear you guys, and it's like far away.
Oh, look at this fucking guy.
Dude, you're looking fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh.
Yeah.
How much you weighing right now, Justin?
226. That's not bad for 226, man.
No, you're gonna be a heavyweight next time, brother.
Oh, for sure.
No, none of this light heavy shit.
So it's so funny. Like my abs are actually kind of like popping in these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you do like just did sit-ups or something.
Dude, I did one set of abs and they fucking cramped, and I was like, I better do more of these. Uh,
That's the worst pain.
but yeah, but it looked good in these photos, I'll tell you that. So, um,
You know,
yeah, we're getting there though.
that
Yeah,
most
have fun.
man.
My legs are so tight right now. I'm just getting up to walk.
The fucking this is from literally today.
Dude,
My
your fucking
legs
legs,
today.
dude.
But we just sat down at the same time.
We did another thing at the same time too. I don't know if anyone picked it up.
Yeah, they both went to the bathroom.
No, we said something earlier at the same time. We were like, anyway,
Oh.
or one more thing or something like that.
So I'm not the physique update, but it just happened to be up on me. So
It's okay, Justin. We can
Legs
sponsor.
looking fucking good.
right, not bad. So
Oh yeah,
just want to keep stacking it up.
you said that was today.
That was today. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever, you do something like this when you post a picture, but then like you go through and you literally you were wearing the same thing when you were training legs the other day. Like I posted a week or two ago
Yeah.
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
blue shirt, my quads, and then I went to post it yesterday and I saw I already did. And I'm like, no, they're just think I wear the same shirt every day.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It's just because laundry kind of just rolled that. Whatever. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I grabbed the top shirt on laundry.
All
Oh, is
right.
this is Mike's sister?
This is Mikey Meatball's sister, right? So she reached out and like when I'm like, hey, share whatever you want to share, leave it up to a girl to give us actual detail, which is dope.
Well, look at that, dude. Whole story.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
it.
So she's 35. She competes in wellness. Her first show last year. She did the Captain's Cup.
Mhm.
Then she did Tampa Naturals.
Oh,
She's
cool.
coached by Matt Blauen, Warrior Aesthetics. Current plans. She's 4 months post show off season. Currently doing a wedding prep later to finally
Congratulations.
celebrate my husband and I's wedding, which is very cool.
Congrats.
Yeah. I guess
Dude,
they
that
got
day
married.
flies by super quick. Like you're like nervous and then it's over and you're like, what?
Well, yeah, they got married during COVID, and now they finally have the chance to celebrate it, which is cool.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, influence and empower her journey was influenced and empowered by two of her friends and her brother, Mikey Meatballs. I'd always been very active in fitness, but never really took it seriously until I reached my 30s. Was also very involved in the visual performing arts, so the stage is for her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She's a program manager for an outpatient services program that assists adults who are diagnosed with a severe and persistent mental illness. Oh, so she works with like bipolar, anxiety, depression, schizophrenia.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Good for her.
Yeah, that's a hell of a career, you know. It takes a certain type of person to be able to deal with that. That's for sure.
100%, dude.
Um,
Patience,
Should probably
patience.
help a lot of bodybuilders.
yeah,
100%.
right. Love spending time with my husband and two cats. We love to travel and plan our adventures around food.
Oh,
S-
that's the way
Yeah.
to do it.
Yep.
So let's see how we do this here. This is,
I think that was her first show.
yeah, this is our
Oh,
first show.
nice.
Yeah. Natural wellness, good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good shape
Well, I
on
was
her.
gonna say she has her brother's genetics, so she'll do pretty good.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Exactly. So our first girl, well, second girl and natural competitor, which is very cool.
Mhm.
Um, little progression.
Oh wow.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she nailed that video, by the way. It's pretty dope.
See, I don't have patience to do that.
I don't
See,
know.
I also don't
So
have
there's
this help.
she didn't mention any competing plans for like the next year or two, or
No, I mean
no?
she's doing a prep for her
The wedding, yeah.
wedding. Come back full throttle for another OCB show. She
Okay.
doesn't say when, so and then she wants to come over to the NPC, which is cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see here. This is
4 months.
4 months post show. She's putting on some size.
Legs came up a lot.
Yeah, legs definitely came up. So did her arms, by the way. So like,
Yeah.
this is,
Yeah, Delt's good too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Delts look pretty good.
And Matt does very well with the girls too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I like the hair. Reminds me of Storm from the X-Men,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right?
That's what I was trying to think of what that reminded me of.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
When was this show? Last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And
I
then the
think
bottom pictures are
her last
like,
show was in November, I think.
and then the ones at the bottom are her current off season right now.
I guess so.
I think so.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah,
definitely
she put size on in the legs for sure.
Yeah, for sure. She said that's sent out of order or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah,
so maybe that was the start, and then
yeah, so she's gonna compete in 2027.
oh, cool.
So yeah,
Nice.
Alexandra, we are going to be rooting for you for sure. Hell of a first
Oh yeah.
season. We hope the hell that you enjoy your wedding kind of
Yes.
prep, and that
sure.
time with your husband. It's dope that he's like your biggest fan. I am my wife's biggest fan.
Mhm.
I'll be traveling around showing my support to her all year. Sounds like that's what your hubby did too, which is very cool. So
Yeah.
that is the one I have, but there's a couple dudes that I was like, I want to shout out a little bit. So
Yeah.
you guys know Ty?
Mm-mm.
So this cat's got a hell of a physique on him.
Oh shit.
14 weeks out.
What's 14 weeks out? Like what show? Or do we not know?
I don't know. St. Pete, I think is.
I
I don't
think
know where he's at, but
Is he in Florida?
I think so. But he's just got like a pretty gnarly physique,
Mm-hmm.
to tell you the truth. I believe he came up from Classic.
Okay.
Nice front double, dude.
He's just well put together.
I like his shape.
Does he film like on a camera or like a phone camera?
I don't know, but if this is
Because
a
these look like good, like
They look
just
really
the quality
good.
of them look good. Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna have to ask him how he set his phone up.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Because it's like, yeah,
It's so
it looks like
clean.
it's like a professional camera.
Yeah.
And what's crazy too is his tattoos don't take away from his physique.
No.
Not at all.
Like you
wild,
still
right?
see that outer sweep on that quad. You still see all the definition.
What is he, like a
240s.
heavy?
It's 240s. Yeah,
So,
he's gonna be a heavy for sure. I want to say
240,
he's in Florida.
14 weeks out. Yeah, probably heavy.
I see NPC USA's.
oh,
Oh, really?
Hey,
Okay.
it's a nice ham drop.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
It's because it's
And you
low,
guys hear
dude.
me
Look
too,
how
I
low
hear.
that fucker hangs, just right behind the knee.
Yeah, he's got a pretty killer physique, and I'm trying to see if I can find where he's come up from because he came up from like, yeah,
Left.
oh wow,
Oh, yeah.
that's crazy. That's good for him.
Not classic anymore.
no, he grew a little bit.
Yeah, what,
A little
140
bit.
to 240?
140.
Always had that hammy. Look at that. That's wild.
140, 240.
It's pretty fucking crazy the amount of work this kid put in.
Yeah. And it's crazy because someone where he started, how big his legs were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, because he's so thick now. Like,
What's his
Does
height?
he have any back? Does he have any back pictures or?
the back video.
They're back tonight.
Those brown legs just fucking.
That right lat looks like it's tucked, but
Stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah. My right one kind of is.
do you ever
It's being unlocked.
call
No, I need to. I need to.
What, get it worked
Sorry.
out?
yeah, dude, she
Yeah.
just came over last Thursday and worked on me for 2 hours, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I need to go get some body work too, man. Back and legs, definitely. My hammies and glutes are getting too tight.
These are old. This is 27 weeks old.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
23.
he's a lot bigger than that right now.
Yeah, he's let's go back up to the top.
Two days ago.
Who's coaching him?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know much about him. I
Does he
just
have a tag?
know.
No. Yeah, his left one. His left. Is it the left or
It
Right.
was the right, now it's the left.
no? In that back double, it was definitely
Oh,
the
yeah.
left. In the back double, it was.
Yeah. The one that we just watched, yeah.
Yeah. He just needs to break that up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, kid looks good, man. Especially
Yeah,
coming.
he does. He's made a lot of fucking ton of improvements. He's a veteran too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, I don't know who's coaching him or
Go to one of those pictures.
Yeah, and see if he
Like
tagged
maybe
him.
that one.
one of this.
Yeah. Right there. Go to the
Yeah,
tag.
go to the
Yeah,
tag.
bottom left.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Dude, I
David,
competed against this guy.
44.
Yeah, he's well, he was in another class than me, but he
this
did
dude.
Tampa in 223 and maybe one other one.
He's got to be in Florida then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This guy's a nice guy. I talked to him just very briefly at Tampa in 223, but
Nice.
yeah, David.
David Fenty. So him, My boy Casey Trombley took fourth last
Oh
year.
yeah, he's got like good quads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. This is him taking fourth at North Americans last year in light heavies. Um, much bigger now. He's just got a good look to him, you know, good quads. Um,
Yeah.
just well put together. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So he should be dangerous this year on the circuit because, yeah,
Hmm.
Wow.
Damn, who's bigger there?
Yeah.
5 days ago, put some size on his back. His legs are fucking monstrous.
Mhm.
So, so my boy Casey here is going to do. This was a cool moment, by the way. So he won the overall at Tampa Pro last year.
Mhm.
His now fiance um, did the pro women's physique.
Oh, really?
Yep. And after he won his overall, he proposed to her on stage, on the Tampa
Oh,
stage. It's pretty cool.
that is pretty cool.
She was sitting next to me in the stands. And he's like, "Come on up here," and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" she, Taylor's a gangster, dude. She's a cool chick, man. So excited for them to tie the knot. Hopefully. Uh, so I was talking about my buddy Moro. He's like 45
Yeah.
or something. This is Moro. He's the one that beat me in St. Pete. Both 10 weeks out now. Much bigger, much
Mhm.
better. He's
What's 10 weeks out?
10 weeks out. He's doing the Southern USA, I think.
Okay.
Southern. So
Oh, in Orlando?
yeah.
That's what Kobe's doing.
Yep. Yeah, it's 10 weeks, right?
Yeah, 10 weeks
Yeah,
to, or yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah.
10 weeks.
Yep. So he's he's a hard worker, man. Love this kid.
Have you
Uh,
been to the new location yet?
I have not. I have not. But so he's a former pro MMA fighter.
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah, in like a different country. He was pretty big time too. Um, but trains hard. I bet you right now, he's probably low 190s
Oh, wow.
already. Um, if not upper 180s.
there we go.
Yeah. He should
Well,
come.
Well, because right when you're like, he trains hard, dude pulls his sumo, and it's like, eh,
Yeah.
good shit. That'd be a fun gym too.
Yeah, that's a cool looking gym.
So
Hmm.
that's the new counterculture.
Okay.
Yeah. It's counterculture 2.0.
Dude, he's doing some solid reps. He's not even coming all the way. That's
Nope.
good.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
you guys can't hear me chewing my fucking head off, can you?
No, you're good.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, so Moro's the man. Love this kid. MG Skull Crushers. He's also, if you're into like, he's a big music head.
Yeah.
So if you ever pop on like his stories, if you're following him, he'll have all different types of music from like underground hip hop to
Oh, cool.
yeah, he's a big time music head, which is dope. Uh And then I felt like we should see these two.
Yeah, he's been seeing a lot of updates.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been absolutely fucking crushing it. And obviously so is he.
I was looking at this today. I've never tried that variation of pull down. It looks like good though.
Yeah, but
At
I feel
least
like the head wheel would have to be on a swivel because if it's that fixed one, I feel like you'd ride the side of the wheel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That would cause a
Well, I
weird
mean,
tension.
his back looked like he was contracting in it, so
Oh, yeah.
that's why it looked good.
Ferg, I think you're frozen.
Yeah, you are.
Huh.
I have that machine at Muscle Town. The Icarian row that he was just
There we
using.
go.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, super simple but really good.
Dude, she's fucking peeled right now.
What show are they doing?
She's
Nationals, right?
a couple weeks out, I think.
Yeah.
First one. Yeah.
He's doing nationals for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So her goal is to qualify and then hopefully do it with him at the end of the year.
That's badass. They both got matching J's.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I like that they're training together too. This fucking picture was dope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thick midsection. I felt like it was pretty.
Where do they live? In Colorado, right?
I don't know.
Or
Let's see. Where is this? Oh. How do I find out?
Click the map.
80920. Where's that?
You just copy that to the clipboard.
Solid.
Yeah.
Wait, go up. I think you can just click on the map, can't you?
Yeah. I think you can.
Trying and clicking and clicking. I'm not. It's weird on a computer though.
80920.
Okay.
Codes.
Yeah. Wherever 80920 is, I have no fucking clue. Let me like.
Let's see what their other
I think they're Colorado.
They're in
Okay.
Colorado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
So, but yeah, they're looking fucking sick, and I love that they're training together,
Mhm.
which is dope. So
Do you and Brittany ever train together?
we, on occasion, yeah, she'll. There's a vast difference in training styles between fit model and open. It's like,
Yeah. No, yeah.
but yes, we definitely have. We'll often, if we're training at the same time,
Just train kind of next to each other. Or?
kind of train next to each other. Yeah. But
Yeah.
at one point, my wife was a power lifter too, so she
Really?
she can actually sling some weight when she's trying to.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, if Ashley
Yeah,
and I train, we gotta be hitting machines because I'm not moving that much stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. Like me and Sydney we choose not to, but like I could train like quads with her actually because she was like more into like the wellness training.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's about it. Like she's not gonna want to do like back the way I do. She's not gonna want to, you know what I mean? Like so, but like we haven't in a while. But I was just.
Has she ever got any aspirations to step on stage or what?
Honestly, like she goes in like waves, right? Like she'll want to, but then like she's not sure. Right now, no, but like she just loves like the training.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
know, like she'll train, do like this 3 leg days like a wellness girl would do. Like that's like what she would want to do if she competed. She just yeah, right now, no plans to.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, you don't have to fucking compete to be a bodybuilder. You need to compete to be a competitive bodybuilder.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
That's like my wife. She trains and then she just eats clean. She just enjoys it.
Yeah. I mean, for the
Yeah,
love of the game.
and Sydney, like, not that you have to take them or anything, but she's never taken like the PEDs like that before.
Right.
And if she does compete, she'll be the one to just like go all in 100%. So she'll start all that, but she's just not ready to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes it does more harm than it does good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because you can very easily fall out of love with what you fell in love with about it.
Oh, dude. Sometimes I think like that. Like sometimes I'm like sitting there like, what if I just stopped tomorrow, like compete? Like, what if I just decided like I'm just, you know?
Yeah.
And it is like you like I look forward to going to the gym. Don't get me wrong. I love training, but you know, man, like especially if you're really trying to bring up something and trying to improve your physique, and it's you're doing it for competition. Like sometimes it can like take the fun out of it, or when like you're going to the gym because it's like oh like I really have. I'm trying to sound like I'm sounding like I'm complaining about it, but you guys know what I mean.
No,
Oh,
no,
I know
no.
exactly what you mean.
Listen.
It's like
It was like last month. I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I had a
yeah.
bad day, and then the next day I'm like, oh, I fucking love it. It's like, damn, I'm being a little bipolar right now.
Well, and then
Yeah.
like, Brittany and I have like moments, and we've had a couple moments this past week where we're just like, God, like she was outside laying outside today, and she's like, man, somebody was barbecuing. She's like, it'd be so nice to just go to like a fucking backyard barbecue and just not worry about
Yeah, I know.
and just fucking chill out like regular people, or like
Yeah.
go out to the beach and then stop at a restaurant on the way home and just whatever.
Yeah, it's hard unless you're like have a rest day and you're planning those things. It's just hard. Like, you know, like tomorrow if you're going to train, it's like you can do all these other things, but you know that all your energy has to go into that session. You can't just go there and be like, oh, I'm just gonna have fun training. I'll just pump my arms up and stuff. It's
Right.
like you got to prepare. Like everything leading up to the gym is like, just it's for that.
Exactly.
Right.
And sometimes you go if you go to the beach like during the day and you train after, like
You're
you know how you're
tired.
gonna feel after
You're
that. You're fucking
spent.
from the sun. Like
Yep.
I oh training after the beach, a beach day is like the worst.
It's hard.
You don't even want to do it. Like
No.
so no, I
No, I
get
mean,
that. Or just waking up without like because you guys probably all think the same. Like the minute you get up, it's like, okay, like I need to start eating now.
Yep.
I need to
Yeah,
get meals
dude.
now. Like I don't want to fall behind on them. It's just you know what I mean? Everything is like
yep.
Dude, I get
chaos.
nervous if I'm behind on my meals.
And there's like, what's that, Alex?
I said I get anxious if I fall behind my meals.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bad.
Dude, I'm like, honestly, like towards the tail end of my workout, I'm thinking, what time is it? How far back? Where's the
Yeah.
next meal? When that meal is going to be, all right, I'm going to have to sneak that instead of 3 hours, it's going to have to be like 2.5. And then
Yeah.
I'll sneak the next one up another 2.5 so that I can get the last one in around this time or whatever, like it starts you know, but like there's also like I'm in a physique part right now, like where I'm like happy with my physique and what it
Yeah.
looks like. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
man, can't I just maintain here and just not have to push myself all the way down to like stage lean and step on stage and do all that stuff, and
Yeah.
maybe I just live here instead and just be done actually being competitive and like enjoy this, but like have a little bit of flexibility. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That went through my
But
head
yeah.
like today or yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could live.
Yeah, but it's funny because you'll think that, but then like I'll be honest, I love it as much as I complain and can't wait for that day to where it's not as serious anymore. Like I fucking love it still.
I do
For
too.
sure.
Like
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
this is how bad it is too. Like I slept in, because it's the days I don't work that, 'cause I eat my
yeah,
first meal at 4. Otherwise, it's like at 8 or 9 when I sleep in. And I'm like, oh man, I got the pod today. I'll just use today as a rest day. And then it's like
yeah,
9:30, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Go make your second meal. Take that. Like, why are
yeah,
you procrastinating?
Right.
So it's like we're our own worst enemy too, But I know what it is. It's just always there's always something instead of like where we can just sit down and be like, I don't have to care about nothing.
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
That's something I got to learn to get better at. Is just like just letting the day kind of roll, like not stressing about like little things. If I'm like 20 or 30 minutes behind on something, like I, I don't know. I feel like when I stress about that, it makes the day harder
Yeah.
for
Yes.
me. Like
It's just unnecessary stress at that point.
Because no matter what, we're
yeah,
gonna get it in. You know what I mean? It may be just
yeah,
a couple hours plus or minus. We just need to just like you said, just enjoy the day and let it come.
Yep.
Don't
yeah.
don't
I say
don't
that
fall
now, but
behind. But
it's tough.
it
It's
is.
so much. It's so much harder in practice, right? It's so
Yeah.
much easier
Yeah.
to say. I mean, I legitimately have Memento Vivere tattooed to my fucking trap, so it's closest to my head, which is remember to live. And
Yeah,
that's literally as close as it could get to my face without going on my neck. And it's hard.
yeah,
It's hard, you know? So,
yeah.
but speaking of living, my ass needs to get to sleep soon because I got legs
Yeah,
in.
Yeah, I got 2 meals to pound down before bed.
yeah. Well,
Jeez.
yeah, I'm good. I
I'm good
was
too.
I was good enough. I was gonna say I think we already did like our Arnold UK predictions anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's all fucked up anyways. There's
Yeah,
like,
Mo food is
yeah,
out.
It's basically just the top 5.
Andrew versus Martin.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
oh, I'm gonna go with Andrew.
Yeah, me
Andrew
too.
Martin Curry.
isn't Blessing doing it too?
Yeah. It's
What
gonna
are your
go
top
Andrew
3?
Martin Curry
Yeah.
Blessing.
Mark.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Martin Curry.
Top 4. Yeah, I mean, who else is doing it? You know?
I mean, look, if I
what
don't
if
think he
Curry pushes
will.
Martin?
No, okay, so that's where I was going. I don't think Martin is gonna show up like he did at the Arnold, Ohio.
No, I think
But if he did, and because of the lineup, they will put Brandon next to him sooner,
yep.
which I thought they should have done last time anyway.
They
So
should have been
he's
prejudging.
got to he's got to make sure he comes on because if Brandon comes on and they put him next to each other right away, then you might, you know what I mean? I still think that's a possibility, just because of the last showing, though. Obviously, if
I
Martin
agree.
is like perfect, I don't think it's him by himself in second place. They're pushing for first, but if he slips up and Brandon looks good,
Martin
hey,
going the third.
shit. And that would just because of how everything's been, like, holy shit, could you imagine
I don't
if he
We'll
even
have a
took
lot
that
to talk
wrong?
about.
so I don't even see Curry on this list
Really?
No?
No, I
on
thought he was.
on the RBP website. So on RBP, he's got Andrew Jack, Martin Fitzwater, Hassan, Blessing, Abu Kanate, Mohammed Fuda, who's not,
Oh, shit.
and Akeem.
Oh, well then fuck, it's gonna be Andrew Martin Akeem.
Yeah.
And it could be Akeem if his back wasn't fucking rolling up to his head, but
You
I
think
Yep.
mean,
Akeem beats Blessing?
yeah. Well, oh
Yeah.
fuck, I don't know. Blessing's
Oh,
back is really good.
I just that Brandon just popped up on it.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
Okay.
say I watched their podcast today and they were talking about Curry.
Brandon just popped
I
up.
think top five will be Andrew Martin,
Curry.
Brandon, Hakeem, Blessing.
Yeah.
Or Blessing Hakeem.
I think you could change
I think.
those two out, like either or.
I
Yeah.
hope Akeem beats him, to be honest. I just like Akeem. I've
I
always
mean, he
liked
beats him everywhere else. It's just that the back itself is just really like,
high
It's-
lat.
Yeah. No,
well,
it's
it's just
fading.
rolling.
It's
Yeah,
rolling up.
because it came from the side, dude. I think he could beat anyone, even from the front too.
His
Like
side
he's just
one,
so
bro,
big.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. You guys saw that? I sent you that message where the guy said I had the worst Dorian take ever, right?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. Okay, Dorian's fucking good. Like, obviously, he's one of the greats,
Hey,
one of the
gang up,
greatest of all time. I'm just saying, like, come on, guys. Like,
He was the first of his time to get
fucking
peeled like that. It was great, but you get smoked by this day and age.
yeah, and that's okay. It's more advanced. There's more like knowledge and shit. Like everyone's, yeah, it's okay.
It's funny with that comment because I saw it like 2 days ago or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder why no one said anything yet. And then he's put it in the group chat today.
Look, it is like,
yeah.
Like it is. I guess it's disrespectful, but come on. As much as Nick Walker gets shit on from his shape, I think he fucking smokes Dorian.
Dude,
hands down.
In a 1v1 in today's judging.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Derek smokes him. Fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, Andrew's going to smoke him with
Maybe
the size.
saying the word smoke is a little out there, but like.
No, well, which Dorian?
No,
are we going like one bicep Dorian too? Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can have both of the biceps. They're still not as good as them.
I'm going to say Grand Prix 99. That was just like he looked fucking lights out and he'd still get fucking handled.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, yeah, sure. Would he still be one of the more conditioned guys today?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like you put those, it was different. Like everyone's got these like massive fucking quads now. The adductors, like they didn't train the adductors like they do now. It's like,
right.
The only one that really had that was like, well, I mean, I guess the 90s guys had it, but like Ronnie, bro, that dude would stand with his feet close together and still have the widest legs on stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
But even from like the back, and look, I'm never going to be a Dorian Yates or anything. So I don't get the wrong idea. I'm just saying compared to now, these new fucking guys, like even the back poser, everyone thinks he's dominant, like his back double. Like it's not as wide as these other dudes now. Right. It's hard, but the hamstrings are the legs are straight from the back.
It's like
they posed it differently. They don't arch back as much, but we're just saying if Dorian was in today.
That's right.
It's a different kind of, yeah.
Yep.
Just like Lee Haney. He wouldn't be in the first two call-outs either.
Yeah.
You know
I think honestly though, like if you put both of those guys in today with all the like with what the guys are doing now, I think Lee Haney would smoke Dorian.
I think Lee Haney retired.
Like if they all got what?
I think Lee Haney retired way early.
Yeah, I think
he was like 30.
He was like 30 years old.
He could have gotten.
It was like I won 8. I'm done.
Yeah, imagine that if he was like 35 training, like he probably would have like
10 or 11.
I mean, we'll never know, but like we can only just imagine that.
I bet you.
I mean, his physique was already kind of like he looked older, not in a bad way, but he just like his face, like he just looked more mature. Like you see some of those videos of him.
Yeah.
If they would have said he was 35 or 40, I would have believed it.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. For sure.
Or maybe I'm just psycho and I just think I look young still. You know, like.
No,
but,
he definitely had an older look to him.
Yeah. But all right, boys. You want to call it a night?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys
later.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Later,
see you guys.
Everyone, good night.